Greetings and salutations, Dota fans! It is I, Badger, back with some more Legal Ads Plus action. It's the winners bracket finals between Buff Buddies and Royal Star. The most significant, prestigious Dota action of the day, of course. League of Lads Plus with a prize pool of $650. On the Radiant side, it's Buff Buddies, captained by Buffles, of course, headlined by the great David Casio, aka DNM. On the dire side, of course, it is Royal Star, captained by Mattior, featuring our good friend, Rojo Fireflu. I should be in for an absolutely fantastic time today. My name is Badger. I am joined by former professional DPC gamer, Strawberry Shark, aka Salacious Sea Lion, aka Salamander, aka Rook, aka Jim. How are you on this fine evening?
Chillin'. Excited to cast some Rojo Fireflu versus DNM. I don't know. A lot of people I know on both teams.
And of course, in the commentator's booth as well is former League of Legends professional player, 8,000 MMR Meepo and Arc Warden enthusiast, the great Andybendy. How are you on this fine evening?
Good. I like those hero introductions. Like you cut straight to the core of who I am. Arc Warden Meepo enjoyer.
You know, it's...
God, Meepo's so much fun, dude.
I know my Andybendy, so, but we do have what you're saying?
I'm a little sad Nature's Prophet was banned. I just kind of feel like watching at least one game of Nature's Prophet, but I don't know if it's gonna make it through.
If you want to watch Nature's Prophet, go watch Yamsum play it the other day. That was at TI. That was pretty good. But speaking of more prestigious Dota, Lads Plus, of course, we had some bans: Dazzle, or Spirit. You mentioned the Furion already, but Brewmaster, Invoker, Dawnbreaker, Marcy. Not too surprised with the Marcy ban, considering it's a CD ban, but yeah.
I think this is a really good pick by Dyer, by the way. I think Rojo's pretty good at Primal, and Reed is really good at Primal. And I think Langsley plays it too. So they probably are really flexible with where Primal's going to go, and like at least 2 out of 3 of the players are going to be very happy on the hero. You got any thoughts on this, Jim?
Yeah. Spirit Breaker response. Spirit Breaker is a good hero against Primal Beast, so I don't know. Overall,
how does Spirit Breaker charging interact with Primal's ultimate?
It would get canceled if the Primal Beast stun tick is happening while you know what I mean.
Yeah, it depends on the timing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, your Spirit Breaker's W is so good. You don't care if Primal gets a BKB, it's a core.
Yeah.
You can't really go.
Yeah, and Spirit Breaker. I mean, the thing is, Spirit Breaker can just ult you to get to cancel Primal Beast ult as well. So it doesn't even really matter that you can't like charge.
And he can't really go in, or at least he can't ult you at least with your status rose.
Yeah, I mean, he can't even really go on you either, because like how you're not gonna be like you're just gonna be.
What happens if you charge and he charges? Whose charge?
I do think that Primals win.
Really?
I don't know.
I'm just going with intuition. I feel like Boros would win because Boros kind of feels like it's.
Someone in Twitch chat tell us actually.
Oh
I'd like
God.
if Twitch chat told us. Yo, Twitch chat, who wins Primal versus SP charge?
Also,
Q on each other.
Badger's looking for some Amazon Primes. Like and subscribe to his only eels.
If you guys don't give Badger your Amazon Primes, I will hate you.
No, you wouldn't hate them, Jim. You'd never.
I don't know, Badger. Depends on if they give you their Amazon Primes or not, bro. What do you mean?
We shall see. We shall see. I believe it might be Onslaught that wins that one, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Do you know the name of the spell? Never having played Primal Beast, Badger?
Onslaught.
Yeah, I know you know the name of the spell. You just used it. I'm saying, have you ever played Primal?
Maybe one game of it, but probably not.
Okay.
But it's one of those heroes where you cast it enough, you learn the ability names. Like when the hero becomes relevant, you learn the ability name.
It was pretty strong and popular for a little bit after instruction captain's mode, wasn't it?
Like, you know, I know PB ability names by heart. Marta abilities, I'm just now learning them.
I think one of them has like Revenants in the name or something, right? The W.
Yeah, there's the calling, and then there's oh god. You know, she's not in the game. We'll figure that one out later because we've got a Shadow Demon in our game, which should be pretty good. I like it. It's a decent block pick into the SB, and it also works pretty well against the PB. So yeah, I like this SD pick for Buff Buddies.
I don't have any super strong thoughts on this.
Jim?
Sorry, what was the question?
What are your thoughts on this Shadow Demon selection?
Good. It's good against PB.
Wonder what lanes they can play Breaker in.
I will say Shadow Demon has to play well and not show.
Warlock. That's cool.
I mean, unless it's Bara mid, I would imagine Warlock's probably gonna have a really good lane against Bara. Even like whether it's 4 or 5, it doesn't or 4 or 3, it doesn't matter. I feel like their safe lane's probably gonna be really good with Warlock into Bara or whatever.
Yeah.
Bara just doesn't seem super amazing versus Warlock because you actually have a pretty good base stats in Warlock and like I don't know, just yeah. I guess you could. I guess he's not really good at stopping you from dragging the wave though in Warlock. Like
What if you
Yeah.
skilled E level 1 and just casted it from the ball?
shit. Look, yeah. That would be pretty cool actually.
That'd be a psycho move, like a genuine.
Okay, so
psycho
it's definitely a Reed Dark Willow, by the way. Right? We can all agree on that.
Yeah,
100%,
yeah,
100%.
I mean, Reed is kind of a monster
I'm
in Dark
honestly,
Willow.
I'm feeling like this is Rojo Fire Flu Primal Beast. By the way, guys.
I think Legacy's the kind of guy who, if he wants it, he would really speak up. So I get what you're saying, but I could see Legacy trying to yank it from the gym.
Yeah, sure. But I don't know. I feel like Rojo asked for the Primal Beast. That's what I think happened.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, Reed likes it a lot too, Jim. Like I can see
Yeah,
Reed
no,
also.
I'm aware that Reed likes it a lot as well. I'm just saying that's my guess. That's all.
Yeah, okay. I think it's more likely it goes to Rojo than Legacy, but we'll see. Draft could pan out a different way. There's a lot of mids banned already too. Dazzle, Earth Spirit, Invoker, Pango, Kunkka. Yeah, that's about all of them banned. There's a lot of mids banned. Holy.
We are being told by Twitch chat that the Primal Beast Onslaught wins. Which I said that.
Wait, that's what I said.
Me and you
I was
both.
I was the only one who said it didn't. Relax, guys. Relax.
Me
I'm fucking lost.
and you,
Relax.
Jim. Me and you. We were right together.
Badger, we were. Badger, listen, Badger. I ate my fried pickle chips and my disco fries, but I still have my burger. But I think I'll eat my burger tomorrow.
Understandable.
Good call.
Understandable.
Good call.
Badger, the fried pickle chips were so good. I fucking love fried pickles. Oh,
I know.
Make me jealous, Jim. How about we move topics?
I'm sorry, Andy.
Okay. Oh, Phoenix is pretty good here. Any thoughts? Phoenix is pretty good.
It's the Buffles Classic. Buffles is a big Firebird enjoyer. I mean, this dude will pick it into the worst game.
Oh,
possible.
it could be Bara. I didn't mean to cut you off, but it could be Bara mid. Like,
it could be, but I think it won't be.
I saw Bara mid get played against some other strength heroes mid, like Earth Spirit at TI.
It's going to be. Never mind. You were right entirely. It's kind of sad though. When you walk into the lobby, it's like, oh my god, Rojo Fireflu, DNM, DPC mid laner on DPC core player. It's like, oh wait, you're playing Spearbreaker Primal Beast. Great.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
I wonder. I mean, I feel like Bara kind of has to go mid at this point. I wonder if they're gonna move Primal to offlane and like counter pick it really hard. What's left in the pool will be really annoying. Shadow Fiend or I mean, they wouldn't be that good in the game, but in the lane, Shadow Fiend would probably be pretty good. Necrophos? What do you think with Necrophos here, Jim? I guess the point of the goodness Shadow Demon or Phoenix.
Necrophos.
I'm thinking about a hero that Rogue
I mean,
could
Shadow
pick here to
Demon
counter.
just destroys Necrophos so
Yeah.
hard.
What do you think would be a good like counter pick to Spearbreaker here for Rojo? Because I feel like they kind of just showed Spearbreaker mid.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, Kunkka would have been so good for them, but they can't take Kunkka.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's actually a really good game for the Puck Hero, but it's kind of like the Puck Hero
Not that strong.
can fall apart. So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
It's kind of a really good Death Prophet game if they
Wait,
make Death
because
Prophet.
Shadow Demon ultimate doesn't stop Muerta, right? Like it's not gonna remove her.
No, it doesn't. It's undispellable.
Oh, okay. And I guess Muerta can buy a lot of attack speed for Egg. It's actually a pretty good Muerta pick, honestly. I will say though, they have Spearbreaker and Centaur, so they have two heroes that jump and find backline and like burst you, right? So Muerta doesn't like that. Yeah. Muerta is good against the enemy team, but the enemy team is also good against Muerta, is how I see it in this game. That's my conception.
You know, Spearbreaker is not. Every time I play against Mortar, I mean, it's pretty good, but it's kind of like less good than you would think. Because there's a lot of intelligence that are like, because you do mostly magical damage, like you do like way less. And you also usually get slowed entering, like, because like.
Wait, does intelligence still give a magic resist in Dota?
I thought it did. Does it not? Did they remove that?
I thought they removed that.
Oh, maybe they removed that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that. Whatever. Maybe I'm wrong.
remaining.
Badger, you there?
No, it still gives a measure. I'm looking at it.
Okay, no. Yeah. There's a good chance you're correct. Yeah.
Okay, well, I just checked. It definitely does.
Bristleback. I don't really like this.
It doesn't.
I don't know. I don't really love the pick.
It seems like okay.
I mean,
Like,
it can stand in front of Muerta.
On one hand,
but-
it's really good against. I feel like it's pretty good against the chorus of Radiant, but on the other hand, it's pretty bad against the supports of Radiant. I feel like
Yeah. Well, I'm also just thinking about, so where is this laning? Because like
mid.
I think
mid.
mid Bristleback.
I mean, that's my guess. I would.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've never seen Lexi play it, but maybe Lexi does play it. And that's my guess. That's my guess.
Yeah. Honestly, what Radiant needs now is a lot of dam. They need a carry that does big dam, I think. Big
How hard
fucking
is how hard is the Sven nerf? okay Sven game.
I don't know what the consensus is on Sven now.
Maybe what's a range hero they could play? They have a lot of melee heroes.
Drow. Oh, this isn't this. Except for the fact that there's a Muerta, it's a really good Drow game. I mean, as long as the team protects him from PB.
What's sniper? How do you play sniper show?
No, bad. Spectre.
Select your heroes.
This hero's really awful at doing damage to Muerta. Is the only thing.
Heroes really awful.
It's good against other heroes. Oh,
It's pretty good. After the buff.
Bristleback is a really
Okay.
free lane for Spectre, I think. Like Spectre is gonna be super farmed. Yeah. Like, what does Bristleback do in lane to a Spectre, Andy? You know?
What does Bristleback do into a lane again? Oh, it's Bristleback safe off lane. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it'll be that awful. I feel like you'd get like after you get like a ring of hell, there's something you would never you'd never die on Bristleback, and you have like because that doesn't really get a lot of base damage to actually like last it deny with, you know.
Yeah, it's one of those things where again, if Bristle gets really strong, that's a new layer to this this early game.
I don't know, guys. I think that like Spectre's gonna literally get free farm. Because Spectre doesn't care about the early Quill harass, because Spectre is like so tanky and has good like regen and armor. Like that's I feel like this should be really free for the Spectre side. Also, it was Rojo Fireflu Primal Beast, guys.
All along.
I could tell that when I was talking about doing the Rojo, it made Rojo want to play it. You know what I mean?
Made Rojo want to do the Rojo.
Because Rojo was like, oh yeah, I could just play Primal Beast and cut the wave and gank at minute 4.
So you think, is that gonna happen in this game, Jim?
Yeah, I think I actually think I.
I mean, DNM can't. Doesn't seem like DNM can really stop him from cutting the wave. So
No.
It's kind of.
Well, DNM can follow him though in the ganks, which is, I actually think the Spearbreaker mid pick is incredibly smart, because it's like the only hero who can actually match Primal Beast early ganks by just follow it. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
I actually think this is like a giga big brain pick. Because
Alright.
like,
I feel it's kind of just less useful than Primal at all these ganks though.
it's less useful at starting ganks, but he's better at counter ganking than Primal Beast. Does that make sense?
I feel like in both scenarios, Primal Beast is more useful, to be honest.
Nah, because like when Primal Beast goes to gank somewhere, like he has to use his like engage spell like for damage and to engage. Meanwhile, like Spearbreaker, like he sees it happening and then he just clicks Q, and then the whole time like while he's like, yeah, I think that this is one of the best picks you could have against Primal Beast mid. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty inclined to think that like sure you don't gank as fast, but like you can.
Well, I'm not saying it's not good against Primal mid. I'm just saying I feel like it's like worse. Like in the early stages of the game where like you're actually mid laner and not just like a hero, like it's worse at ganking and counter ganking.
I guess because Primal Beast gets the wave in. Because Primal Beast gets the wave in for
Also,
sure, but Spearbreaker can do stuff like chart. He
Well,
can
I
like
think once
TP
you get like
gank
6,
somewhere.
7, 8, 9, 10, and like phases or something, I think I would agree with Spearbreaker is like probably like equal or better in some of these capacities. But I feel like before then, when you just have levels and you don't have items, really,
Yeah,
I feel like
sure.
Spearbreaker's really nerfed on the like early charge.
I see what you mean, but I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna worry about it later. We'll just see what happens.
Jamie, what's going on,
Jamie is in a bit of danger, feared away from his tower by Maddie, or he'll attempt to run away. He's being blocked by Legacy. First blood goes to the Bristleback. If you are just joining us, welcome to game number 1 of the Winners Bracket Finals. In Legal Ads Plus, my name's Badger, once again joined by
Right.
Andy and Jim. We're off to a fantastic start to our game already.
I just want to say Bristleback has 6 more base damage than Spectre, and he's about to get a ring of health in at minute like 2.
This is a good opportunity.
So I don't know. I feel like this lane is. Well, I mean, they did just get first blood. It's kind of cheating, but I feel like this lane will be better than you think, Jim. Because Spectre's base damage is so low. I feel like you're actually really bad against heroes with high base damage, and they go ring of health.
Yeah, but Bristleback's base damage is not that much higher. Like, it's barely within the same bracket.
Yeah, but like I feel like on Spectre
There are different brackets, Andy. Because if you think about it, melee creeps always like, you know what I mean?
Sure.
I think at most Bristleback is one bracket higher, but I don't even know if he is.
We're seeing right now, Off's already out of regen. He's taking some tangos from the Shadow Demon. And again, Legacy is already out. He already has his courier at the secret shop. He knows what time it is. He wants. If he ever lets Spectre farm, this game is hard. So his number one goal: ruin Off's game. Do not let the legendary farmer Off farm the creeps.
Ro's doing the thing where like you're such a massive character model on Primal, you just sit on your creeps and like they have a hard time finding a way to like click them, you know?
Sounds like Dota 2 to me.
Nice E by Rojo, getting some poking. Do you guys know that Rojo is the best Yone player in the world?
We'll go with that, sure. I don't know what that means, but we'll go with that. Meanwhile, bottom lane, again, Jamie is incredibly low. Ree is incredibly low as well. So again, it's a support on support action in the bottom lane. Everybody getting a lot of damage right now. For those who do not know, by the way, we've been calling Choppa, the Dark Willow player, Reed all day. Because everyone calls him Reed. So yeah, if you're wondering who Reed is, well, he's the one fighting Shadow Demon right now in the bottom lane. Jamie steps around the Bramble Maze. Reed is quite low. Jamie is quite low. Neither will die yet, but it's a bit of a barn burner in the bottom lane right now. Jamie gets the D ward. Again, poisons are coming on out. Reed's trying to bait here, waiting for that Bramble cooldown. Bait him away from the tower, but will it work? Has now 2 stacks of poison. Reed's still running around the tree. Perhaps he's being baited a little bit too hard. 3 stacks of poison. Now he's out of mana. He cannot use his W any longer. 4 stacks of poison. A 5th one certainly will do the job. From long range, it will miss. Reed's going to take a good bit of damage. 192 damage here. 5 stacks will hit. That'll be... No, it's not! It's not the kill! Blood Grenade, that'll do the job. There's a long, drawn-out kill there for Jamie.
I don't know, guys. Off looks like he's doing fine. Just saying.
That's because, I mean, look at Reed. Reed just turned into a 1v1.
In the meantime,
Yeah,
this...
but like it should if Shadow Demon wants to 1v1 the enemy support, he will 1v1 the enemy support because of disruption. Does that make sense, Badger?
It does, but
in the meantime, guys, Rojo got bashed. Then he got charged by DNM, and then he got bashed again. And I think he still did.
Oh.
Was he
I mean,
actually still did?
he is winning in CS kind of. He has 6 to 9.
I think he was kind of shworking it until he got double dashed.
I see.
His health bar went. His health bar plummeted at that point.
you know, he's gonna have Vanguard soon at the very least on Bristle. Once he's at Vanguard, maybe then we're cooking, you know? Wait, top lane. They killed the Muerta, okay.
Oh my
Did
god,
not
did
expect
you was anyone watching mid?
No.
Rojo just got owned by bashes, dude. It happened again.
It's not. It's.
I feel bad
OP.
for Rojo.
Very good OP. Oh.
Oh,
but this, I wonder if
The
Rojo did
interaction,
that.
the interaction!
Meanwhile, top lane, Patience will end up going down to CD. The interaction did happen. I'm guessing the onslaught won, correct? Back to top lane again, though. The calling from Madior. He wants the kill there. Sorry, the dead shot, I mean. CD is on the run still. 2 more hits will do the job. He's got that dead shot in 4 more seconds, but Centaur is quite tanky at this stage of the game. Madior's move speed is... Oh! Never mind. Still not enough of the dead shot, even.
DNM dead. DNM is dead.
Meanwhile, mid lane, as you mentioned,
never
DNM
mind.
is
He's
not
W right now.
dead. He's very injured, but not dead.
I think if Rojo played that like a tiny bit better, he might have killed him. I mean, Rojo played it really
We're
well.
diving bottom.
Hold that thought. Bottom lane, the dives. Andy mentioned Legacy has Quills. He's got a Vanguard, but no boots. In comes Buffles with the TP. They'll go in for the Reed Dark Will. Reed will go down. Perhaps they'll look to zone away the Bristleback, keep off healthy in the lane. They'll disrupt him on Jamie. It's still a very hard kill to get, but they'll try anyways. Legacy just, never mind, he just walks away. Nice and casually. But on the way, notice it's Rojo Fire Flu. He's going to run the Buffles. Buffles certainly will die here once Trample is available. Trample's available in 2 more seconds. Dies on cooldown for 11. Onslaught forward, Trample on top. Down goes Buffles. First kill of the game for now for Rojo.
Rojo has ult now. He got level 6 off that kill.
It's dive time. No Onslaught, no Trample. Apparently not needed. Pulverize, Legacy, and Reed will combine. Awful, use a bit of free pathing from that dagger to try to get away, but there's no way out but 6 feet under. 1 kill for Bristle. DNM charged in, looking to fight this 1v3, perhaps getting some TPs. But look at Rojo. Oh, the onslaught was canceled. Ended up not getting the angle he wanted, perhaps. He'll trample on DNM instead. In come the TPs. DNM is low. DNM goes down. Jamie is here. CD is here. It's chaos. In the bottom lane, they'll go to Reed, perhaps the softest target. He's inside that Shadow Realm. CD stomps Legacy. Split attention for now. Jamie will bring down Reed. Legacy's still about 1/3 HP. He'll end up running away safely unless maybe he can get in cast range. He's trying to do so. He's just so close. And he won't do it. Okay, never mind.
How you doing, Badger?
They're making me work today, man. They're making me work. It's minute 6, and they're already making me work.
There's a lot of action going on.
And we're not done. This mid lane pulverize on DNM. And it seems like he'll simply be dead. Charges on cooldown. Even if he had it, he still might have died. That's now 1 more kill. 3rd kill of the game now for Rojo Fire Flu.
Rojo is started with like 4 branches. He's down to 1. No wand, just fix his bottle. Rain drops. It's kind of funny. How are you feeling right now, Joe, about the game?
I'm looking at Reed's build, and he doesn't have a point in Curse Crown, and I don't like that.
You're not a fan?
I'm not a fan. This is not the build.
Do you think it's just like it's not good this game, or do you think it's just not good in general? Period.
I think it's not good in general. I think your E
Hold
is a
that
very
thought,
good
Jim, to
spell.
stop playing. The fight breaks out once again as Matteo into Rojo Fire Flu. Pulverize on CD. CD will see the grave, and they'll move the Buffles, who certainly will join him. 1 more kill for Rojo. 1 kill for Matteo. That's now 7 kills for Royal Star. Meanwhile, bot lane, the dive continues there as well. Off's on the run. Jamie will body block. Some good body blocks, keeping off away from the Quills for the time being. Now Jamie will... I'm not quite sure what he's going to do, but he'll attempt to get away. Meanwhile, charge comes through. Then strike on Reed. Reed certainly will go down. Back over to Jamie. He's in that 1v1 with Legao. At this point, Jamie has disruption in 1 second. He'll use it on the Bristleback, trying to run away. His team is just letting him distract the Bristle right now. Bristle will not get the skill. Good by bottom lane by Buff Buddies.
Who got the power in mid? Oh no. Oh, okay.
But it's just been grabbed. Pulverize on DNM. He's being gone on by 3, healed up by Buffle. Stampede comes through. DNM will barely end up taking on down to, I believe, the Fatal Bonds. Buffles died as well as 2 more kills. Now 5 kills for Rojo Fire Flu. He's been involved in 8 of his team's 9 kills, and he'll be involved in that Power Siege mid. Meanwhile, bot lane, after going well past that Tier 1 tower, Legacy wants to kill off. He's diving to the Tier 2 tower. Off turns of Blade Mail. Jamie will banish the Bristleback. Off still running away. Legacy is now forced to TP away and will succeed. Back to mid lane. We return to our regularly scheduled Tower Siege. That T1 goes down. Last hit the Rojo.
I think that was a good TP by Legacy. I don't know if Legacy would be better off just power farming himself than like ruining Spectre's game or not, but it was a good TP. You have any thoughts on this, Jim? Legacy chasing around Spectre versus just like farming his own game for a bit? I feel like if you want to chase him, you should put up a point in Q, to be honest.
I think their support should have vision in the woods, and they try to find, like, they walk at him.
Together, instead of alone.
Yeah. I mean, just somebody like Legacy's hero needs to farm. Like, Bristleback is kind of a useless hero without items. He could only chase the Spectre if he already knows where Spectre is. Yeah.
Every single tower on Radiant, like all the tier 1s that are still up are like already half health or less. It's pretty crazy.
For being technical, having 0 HP is also less than half.
This Badger guy's good, but is it still a tower? It's mostly rubble at that point.
In the Rebels, it's already crumbled into the dirt at this point. It's just path. It's a former T1 tower. This is lane now.
Is that you drawing or is that Jim drawing? Who's drawing?
It's me. I am draw box, draw X enthusiast.
How do I
The
draw
foremost. You control it and you click. Mao.
I'm drawing.
Mao.
now? Oh. Mao. I'm not sure what's showing up on the player screens. They just see Mao.
That would be a little bit hilarious. You used to be able to draw as a caster on the minimap, and those were great times. They removed that functionality for whatever reason. Over the top lane, through the twin gate, it's action time. Both teams go through the twin gates. As a result, the fight appears to be over. Rojo will go... Everybody won't go through the twin gates. Thought about it, decided, you know what? I'll go on this T1 tower instead. It's going to die, by the way. That's 2 towers taken now by the side of Royal Star.
I think they could event off if they want to. They need... I don't know. Because they still don't have any support 6s on Radiant.
And they're going to do it. Through the twin gate go Dire. Radiant are aware of this observer ward right here. And Rojo will be the vanguard defending that tower. His team in the rear guard is not that far behind him.
Jim Reed's not going right click. What do you think about this?
I don't know. I probably it's good. It's good. He needs to do stuff.
It
for
seems
his
like a
team.
really good Yules game too. Like a really
Yeah.
good one.
I mean, the thing is, he should get like Yules and then a shard. But if he doesn't have his E, how can he use the shard?
Shit.
They'll get it eventually.
Rojo is so fucking fed, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bot lane charged by DNM. In comes that shadow step from Big Off. And they'll find a big kill on Meteor. Again, that's one of the big things is even though the Bristleback and the PB are out of control farm-wise, they're keeping Meteor somewhat in check. Keyword is somewhat, because he's actually still pretty farmed, but yeah.
Yeah. Warlock actually lost his lot of net worth. Warlock is a Midas. Oh.
He
nice.
does, he does.
He has no, not even brown boots, just like 1 Midas. And Sage's mask, I guess, but kind of cool.
Well, onslaught forward by Rojo mid lane. He's got Pulverized ready, but with the Stampede and the charge, DNM gets away. Of course, Rojo wanted the kill with the Pulverized and DD Rune, but some things are not meant to be, and that kill was not one of them. Meanwhile, top lane, did he just raw Warlock ulti the wait a minute, Blink Stop onto, down goes Reed. Patience has a golem ready to go. TP's coming to plenty from the Radiant side. Maddie returns with the ulti, trying to do whatever damage he can right now. Supernova's on the or not Supernova. The Andy is Supernova on the floor. Down goes Maddie, or I forgot the name of Phoenix ulti, my B. Still 3 dead on the Dire side, though. An absolutely fantastic win for Buff Buddies. Rojo is here. Onslaught towards CD. But CD dodges out with a fantastic blink away to the west side. That's 3 kills for Buff Buddies in the exact sort of fight they needed.
Meteor's kind of hit out that twice in a row now.
Rojo is just rushing hard. Interesting.
I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, never mind. The TP cancels a little bit too late from Rojo. He's
It's actually
vanished
really good.
by Jamie.
It's a really good action primal.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Honestly, I don't even know if it'd be bad if you wanted to just literally hard rush Ag. Actually,
he goes
it's a little too much mana. You would need to go Kaya Sanj.
I hope he goes hard in tag, or I hope he's really good tags early. I guess he's not worried about Spectre for way later. But still. Unless Spectre has. I can't tell. I think Spectre's playing.
Big charge from DNM with off to bring down the Bristleback. Bristleback still somewhat tanky. Off needs to not die to the Quills here, and he'll end up barely not dying to the Quills. 14 HP, but still alive. Meanwhile, in the Dire at this point, they're taking the Radiant Tri-Camp. There was a stack here. Rojo onslaughted forward towards Jamie. The Pulverize on top. Stampede is there, buying time for the teammates to arrive. Rojo is dead. Jamie's still alive. He'll eventually die to that Bramble made for the fight. Might this be all Buff Buddies? Good terrorize from Reed to terrorize away the Phoenix, but it's Patience and Reed still on the run. Patience certainly will die, and Reed likely will as well. Reed finally skilled that Cursed Crown, but it's already a dead Warlock, and it's a very low Dark Willow. Legacy is respawn. TP's in from the grave. CD goes forward, cannot find the kill on Reed. Now CD has to TP away. It's canceled by Reed. With Meteor backing him on up, they'll bring down the Centaur. DNM charging all the way through to bring down the Dark Willow. And DNM should be able to get away from this fight. That's, again, a win for Buff Buddy so far, but it's not even done yet, because now Rojo's back in the fight again. He's got Onslaught, but his TP is so long that he cannot get on top of DNM. Supernova.
Kind of a sad position to be for the cores of Raid or Dire. They were like all like so far ahead, like sharing the top 3 spots. When Super just made like so much money in the past 2 minutes.
Here's the veil. That is Dota 2 for you. Sometimes you just take a couple bad fights and your great network situation turns into a merely tolerable one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legacy. Legacy's about to get Aghanims.
Reed went for Midas. He full bottom Midas jump. Which I think kind of base. That's a Reed move.
I like it because even if they get
Oh,
really
big
ahead, how
catch
can they
on off.
end easily?
They drop all the support ultis to bring him down. It's a massive kill on Spectre.
The charge coming in. They have a ward fight around. Well, they don't really have any good stuns for this.
But he's rooted by Reed. I mean, CD will blink forward, but Legacy is zoning away the remainder of the Radiant side right now. Curse Crown on Centaur. Legacy still is in the middle of these Radiant heroes causing chaos. Ag, as you mentioned, is not finished. That's on the Courier right now. So this Ag is about to be here. CD has to be a little bit careful. In comes the Courier. Can the Radiant creeps kill it? No, they won't. So the Ags has arrived. Big pickup for Legacy, and well, the fight's not going to be done yet, that's for sure.
Probably it's really close to Heart. 400 away. What is Centaur out? Centaur Blink, Vanguard, Spectre's going, Echo Saber, Manta. I haven't seen this. Is it kind of gold, you know?
I don't know that hero builds. Wait a minute. Blink Stomp on Legacy. Legacy went way too deep. He was way too alone. Supernova was used just to make sure that Phoenix does not die. I do not believe it was needed. But it certainly did work. It's a shared kill on Legacy. Now DNM's charging for one more. Looking for the Warlock. Warlock. Well, he appears to be extremely dead. And he is extremely dead. It's 2 kills there for buff buddies.
I feel like a downside of having your supports do worth so much that when they die, they're giving a lot of root to the enemy.
Yes, they do. All right, Jim, you're captaining the Dire side. What do you say? It's like, all right, we've thrown some fights. We're still strong. What do you say?
Sorry, repeat that.
Say you're captaining the Dire team right now. What do you say in the comms to just kind of like put the team on track, make sure they're not throwing this game away?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm probably just like, guys, we just gotta play for the first, second Aegis, and then we'll win the game, or something like that. I don't know. I like, Radiant isn't gonna be that scary until Spectre gets like like Spectre needs the Manta and the Scotty to be really scary. Like I think Spectre with just the Manta is pretty strong, but I don't think it's a real threat. And even then, it's a good Muerta game. So yeah.
Yeah, if we're looking at Manta Scotty's status, he does have neither. He's got a partial Yasha and nothing else in that front. Bot lane, the fight is chaotic. We see Patience brought down alone on the north side. Meanwhile, on the south side, to pulverize onto the Centaur War Runner. He's got Stampede. He's still holding for the time being. Good demonic purge from Jamie. Hoof Stomp misses. Rose being kited around. Charged forward by DNM. Be silenced by Madior. Good calling there from the Muerta. Now, at this point, it's a lot of very low Radiant heroes. Terrorize comes through, hitting on DNM, but the Bulldoze will cancel the duration on that one. Legacy once forward. Supernova once again on the floor. Dire certainly cannot kill it. Charged through by DNM towards Reed. Down goes Dark Widow. That's 2 dead on the side of Royal Star. CD's still fighting. Finally, Rojo and Legacy bring him down, but they're so deep right now. Pulverize on Phoenix, who will dive away. He's got 17 Wand Artists ready to go. They'll turn to Jamie. Jamie will banish the bristle back, but he still has bristles on his back. Rojo's here to dive. So is Legacy. They'll certainly kill the SD, but is there vengeance? The answer is absolutely not.
Dude, shield ruins too.
Hard first, Primal Feast.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
man.
DNM it's going on Muerta with off. So you know what? We'll let you dive our subs. We'll get your carry instead.
Oh, I don't really like that DNM has a blade mail. I don't know. I just feel like that's not the play of this game. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird to get it after you already have Blink, or already if you already Midas. The Blue Nail's like an item, it's like, well, I don't know.
I mean, it seems
I
like
agree, but I just kind of don't like Blade Nail for in general.
Yeah.
It seems like Buff Buddy say, you know what, there's so much uncontrollable damage on this Royal Star side that we want all cores having. Spectre already has one. DNM already has one. CD has one in his quick buy. And so you know what? You want to use your Bristle ulti? Sorry, Bristleback? Then we're going to kill you with this.
Yeah, but eventually they're gonna get BKBs, and like they're getting the blade nail so late. Like I don't know, it just seems weird. Oh, Warlock has a Midas too, guys. This is such a like.
He's the Midas for a long time. He had it like since like 11 minutes.
No, 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 no. Yeah, that makes sense. I just never clicked on him.
Yeah.
I do think Dire really wants to try to get a pick into a Roche fight, or just like, they should. I think they should try to get Aegis so that they can eat the map away from Radiant.
Well, here
I
we
think Dire
go
supports really
again.
need to be-
Dive
I think
from
Dire
the
supports really
Phoenix.
need to be careful.
Rojo's
They're
being
kinda
gone on
careful
by
with
off. Charge through by DNM is now on the way, but he's backed up by teammates. Charge. It's canceled. Never mind. You're saying, Andy?
I think the Radiant supports, or sorry, Dire supports and Mario have to be really careful. They've kind of changed up this bar, and he's actually really strong. Like, yeah. they
Yeah,
need to be
guys, I'm gonna get
careful.
water for Cat One, water and some more food for Cat One because she's acting up. I'll be back briefly.
Okay.
Cat One calls.
Yeah, they've kind of fed this bar a ton, and he's really a problem, and they need to actually play like really carefully on the supports. They also, I feel like when you're in this kind of game where the bar is like literally what this like dominating, I feel like you should just start like pre-dusting on one of the supports. So one support holds dust for like after, or a core can dust the guy when you find him, and you just pre-dust so that if you don't have a sentry for the spot, when he charges through, you'll see him. You know. Basically, I think they actually need to like think about and play around bar a lot. This bar is really strong, and they have bar Spectre, so like all three of the Patience, Reed, and Muerte Hero die incredibly fast to the Spectre bar combo.
And that's what we saw in the last team fight, where Legacy and Rojo could not be touched, and yet the other three heroes just died instantly. And that was my takeaway. It's like, all right, how do we team fight better? Because again, that last fight was so chaotic, where DNM was able to charge through unimpeded the entire time. Speaking of DNM charging, he finds Legacy, in comes Shadow Step, the break on Bristle. Bristle goes down. Silver Edge on DNM means it's time for the big man with big bristles on his back to no longer have bristles on his back.
Wait, Raho just finished his Ags. It's kind of dope. I kind of want to see the smoke, honestly. I feel like it's gonna be kind of cool. They don't have Legacies for a while, though. I don't know.
Again, I know Jim mentioned BKBs earlier, but none of these dire cores are buying BKBs.
Yeah, I mean, I think Murta might already have one by now if they weren't really like kind of into poverty mode. They just died so many times. Yeah. Murta doesn't have one, but they're kind of relatively poor. Rojo, I think Rojo's build is fine. I don't really play Crystal back. I don't really know when to see a BKB or if you can get BKB on the hero. I don't know. Yeah, I do think Murta had one. It would be kind of dope, but just kind of low in the net worth.
Speaking of things that Jim mentioned, he mentioned that he wanted to see Royal Star go prioritize the first Roche, prioritize the second Roche. Well, first step to prioritizing that would be prioritizing the first Roche, and they're in there right now. It will be a trade, Roshan for Tormentor. I'm sure both teams will be somewhat okay with that, but with Royal Star getting the Aegis, they'll be in a great spot to have some tempo.
I wonder who's going to take that Roche for the Aegis,
And it's the man with bristles on his back. Do you want to break him? He'll respawn anyways, this time unbroken.
I don't know. I guess if Legacy's hitting the towers, it makes sense. But they're kind of just aside from like when they're picking Legacy off alone, they're kind of just killing the two supports in Madior and leaving alone these two like tanky strength heroes on a Dire. But if Legacy's hitting buildings with the Aegis, it kind of makes sense. I'm worried that like he's gonna Legacy's gonna run them in the fight, and they're literally just gonna ignore him and kill and do what they've been doing for like the past 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I guess Legacy probably is the like hardest hitting damage or tower hitter, at least for now. Yeah.
I do want to mention that DNM has an Arcane Rune in his bottle. He's buying an Octarine Core, but he's got an Octarine Core in a bottle right now, which could be very powerful in the next team fight.
Yeah, they do have 2 Yules to purge him if they. Yeah, they do have 2 Yules to purge him.
This
Something on
is
my
true.
tower
They
does.
have been using it to purge off the bulldoze anyway. Ooh, good blink away by CD.
Okay, Reed is hitting charge, but it's on a ward. This is gonna actually be a really good start to the fight.
Well,
Oh, Reed was too
GM
slow.
walks in,
Reed.
walks away. There's no way to use him because he's just too fast. Seems
Reed
like
is too
DNM's
quick.
fine, and he will be fine for now. Yep, he's charging away again.
So that's a really big kill stat, man. That's a really big kill stat, man.
That's how it goes with these bathroom games. Sometimes you're a very big cow and you go very fast.
Yeah. Bar is really Bar could have done. Bar would have 1000% died
How-
there had he been Yuled, but if you make mistakes against Bar,
Oh,
you
at this
just
point,
get,
Reed's already dead. That was absolutely amazing in the mid lane. I don't know how Jamie got away from that. They just demolished Reed for it. That's amazing.
Do they charge into Spectral or something? I totally missed it.
So Jamie keeping away from 4 heroes somehow and got away with it. And as that happened, Shadow Step charge and then walk away. It's great action again from buff buddies. This time, oh no, his TP's so slow. If he went for a faster TP, I believe he lives there, but
He's on the hill.
yeah, he's on the hill. Problem is they know he's on the hill. And there's nowhere
CD
for him to
has
go.
CD has the Philosopher Stone. I don't know if I've ever, I don't know if I've ever seen like a strength hero like in like a traditional strength
Stunning hero by the Philosopher's Stone. I'm not saying it's bad. I don't think I've seen it before. It's kind of cool.
I mean, he's grabbing gold. He's grabbing more gold, I guess. He's dead. He's still getting that plus gold.
Yeah.
I guess he was
This
swapping
bar
in
is
and out the
so-
Tumbler's toy for the Philo Stone in the fights, but that's
You know,
definitely
I feel like they could definitely still easily win fights. Because, like, I know Bar's getting Octarine and stuff, and he's, like, really rich.
Top
but his
lane is
items are-
Shadow Step again. The man's on top from Spectre, but Rojo will still onslaught away. He's just way too tanky. You were saying, Andy?
Bar's items are, I kind of think they're kind of, I don't want to say, like, Bar's items really suck against Yules, because he, like, when you bulldoze, right, it's going to get purged on your, so then, like, you're going to come out of the Yules into, like, stuns, and you're not playing bulldoze. And they have 2 Yules on both supports, so I feel like even though he's really fit, basically he's really farmed, and he's really, like, got so much gold, but, like, he can still really easily die. All they have to do is catch him on a ward, or a sentry, or a dust, one time with Yules, and he will die. I mean, I guess if his team is there, maybe they'll save him, but, like, you get the point. Like, his build isn't good for, like, going in solo and then not dying.
No, what he did it again! That's the same. Dude, Jamie just did it again at the exact same spot. He's literally Houdini. How does he do
Jamie's
it?
working them. Jamie's working them.
He should be dead twice. At least Blink Pulverize on Shadow Demon. This time, look at Jamie. They dropped the Warlock ult. They didn't really want the Shadow Demon dead. And they'll probably get CD with him. Maybe he'll Stampede on CD. He'll try to get the Stampede, but Rojo, never mind, cannot kill him. Charged through by DNM. Awful Shadow Step forward. They'll bring down the Rojo Fire Flu Primal Beast. That's a 1-for-1, and not a good 1-for-1 for Royal Star, because with that death, you will be wasting the Aegis now.
He supposed to expire. I think they might even just chase him and try to kill him.
They have 30 seconds left for Legacy's second life. TP away by Patience. CD runs forward as Blink in 7 more seconds. Stampede certainly on cooldown from earlier. DNM is charged. He's looking for it, and he'll certainly find Reed. Reed is incredibly dead, and you know what? That's an acceptable loss for Royal Star if they can get everyone else away.
I thought more of them would die, honestly. I was just free dying. Funny. We're just kind of close to Ags. Or BKB. I'm kind of worried, though. Like, this Spora is so strong. He doesn't have a Lincolns. And the supports have not really been using him in team fights. Although I guess they haven't really had many team fights. Just a lot of picks.
Now here we go again. It's time to get away for DNM because he's got 13 billion move speed and he's a cow. That's kind of how it goes. Your Jim's having some real Cat 1 problems right now.
No. I just got distracted as well.
Oh, okay, welcome back.
By that I
welcome
mean
back.
I laid down in bed for a few minutes because Cat 1 was tiring me out.
Warlock has a 12-minute Midas, and then he also got a Philosopher's Stone. I just want to put that out there.
Dodger, Cat 1 did the Andy thing where she has like plenty of food and water, and then she's just like, she takes me to Andy's room and then starts whining. But like, what do you want me to do, Cat 1? You know what I mean?
Not much you can do there, not much.
And then that annoyed me, so I just laid down for a second.
Reed is going back to right clicking, or like he has the jewels and now he's going back to rags.
You know, Reed knows his role. You know, it's my name's Reed. I walk forward. I do damage. It's what he does.
What it is.
Every
All
game,
right.
every hero. Lockdown, team items. Nah, Midas right click.
Okay, that was a fast point by Rojo.
It was
I kind of
incredibly
like
fast.
that Radiant has some Midases. You know, they're like that. You know, Dyer's got Midases. We'll get Midases too.
Well, here we go again. They find Reed on the north side of the fight. Pulverized from Rose. They're on DNM. In comes Stampede. In comes the Warlock Golem. In comes Supernova. They'll kill the Supernova in time, I believe. Overhead will do the job. Can they find it? Yes, they can. Now Dyer loses both subs. Legacy's broken right now, but Radiant cannot kill him. Instead, off is focusing Madior. The Muerta is dead. Shard on Legacy. Legacy's right click down. It's now Rojo against the world, and I believe the world will win despite the Primal Beast Aghanim Scepter online. And well, they'll simply kill him. Ultra kill for DNM. A massive resounding team fight win for Buff Buddies.
Yeah, this game is really hard for Dyer now. By the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, when I say really hard, Badger, I mean unless Radiant like finds random like high value core pickoffs a few times and gets like an Aegis off of it, the game's probably over. Yeah. I think that when you're 30 minutes in and you're down 8k, Bristleback's not really a hero anymore. Like they kind of just don't have a core. Like they're just sort of -1 core in my opinion.
Oh no, Reed. Reed, oh no, Reed, not again. Kill. Oh no. If I'm Reed, I am so sick of this man charging me.
Oh, did they take that fight with Silver Edge on Mortis Crow, or is she not buying? She's not buying Silver Edge. Okay.
Man, this is
I actually think
hard game.
Madior should have bought a Moon Shard this game, because like who else on his team is gonna hit the egg? Thoughts, guys?
I don't know. He's just kind of poor, to be honest. I don't know what he should buy.
That's
It's like, I
fair.
want to say you should buy Moonshard, but I kind of want to say you should buy Lincolns, but I also want to kind of have, I don't know, just... Yeah,
More
I'm
gold.
not really sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, they might kill Bristleback top lane. The Lotus Orb will reflect the Nether Strike. Legacy will turn on Buffalo. Stampede is there to allow the Phoenix to reposition. In come more heroes from both sides. Shadow Step in by off, looking for Bristleback. Bristleback still has Bristles on his back. Onslaught forward by Rojo, but in comes a fantastic Supernova. The Dire Cores could not hit it at all. That gives time for Radiant to reposition, and now Buff Buddies, the Radiant side, will run west and get away. So you know what? We've forced attention. We're A-okay with that. We'll leave.
Yep.
I mean, okay, like, on the right side of Dire, they have some pretty decent high ground defense and scaling. They have Dirk Willow, Reed Dirk Willow. And they have, yeah. They have a lot of Midases. I don't know. I'm kind of sure that it's just kind of hard for them, to be honest, at this point.
There's no way Jamie lives again, does he? Okay, this time wasn't this close, but... And they just keep running at the Shadow Demons. He just keeps getting away.
He's a magician. I don't know if there's to win fights out of their base. Like, I can see them winning a fight.
DNM soul... Okay, Madior had a good Shadow Blade time. He Shadow Bladed immediately getting away from the DNM solo kill again.
They need to kill this Shadow Demon before Shadow Demon gets his like spells off. Honestly, if they don't do that every fight, they're just gonna lose.
Oh, good BKB reaction from Madior. Warlock Golem was dropped only on CD. The dead shot will miss. Cursed round certainly will be there. Jamie will back up Centaur for the time being. Bedlam comes out from Reed. CD is banished by Jamie, but in comes Rojo's ulti on the Shadow Demon. Reed goes down. There will be a 1-for-1 trade so far. 1 sub for 1 sub. Down goes Patience down. 1 sub for 2 subs. Madior is low on mana right now, but he still walks away. That's the main part of the fight right now. Patience buys back. Warlock, the Shadow Demon buys back as well. At this point, CD is half HP, trying to get away from Legacy. Legacy doing so much damage, and CD gets brought down. Rojo is banished by Jamie, charged in by DNM. They'll kill the Bristleback, and now Rojo's in the middle of the entire Radiant team. Stunned by DNM. Rojo's doing so much damage. Buffles is dead. Off is low. Rojo wants his kill so badly right now. He's got blink in 2 seconds. Jamie will break that blink, letting off get away. Off will dagger. He'll TP. And no, it won't be. It will be in time. Rojo couldn't get the onslaught off in time, and now he'll turn to DNM, but he's angry. He knows he's lost the kill, and now Off returns to the fight with the Shadow Step. He'll bring down Mattior. He'll bring down Patience. He'll turn to Rojo. Rojo's so alone right now. He's so abandoned. His team is dead, and he will join them. Another resounding, absolute rout for Buff Buddies.
They started off about how they were supposed to be, like they killed Shadow Demon and he popped back. And he's still right next to their DP tower. That's really painful.
So this game's over, right?
I mean, they have good. Honestly, they have like pretty good base defense. Like it's good. It's hard for Bar. It can be hard for Bar to start charging supports inside their own base. With good wards and stuff.
Let me hear Jim say it.
Jim, what do you
That
think?
it's a hard game or what?
Yeah.
It's a hard game for Dire to win. I said this like 2 minutes ago, brother. The game's like over basically.
By the way, DNM was charged into the entire thing. Oh no.
I mean, Badger. The thing is, Badger Dire has a bristleback, and they're losing at 30 minutes.
I agree,
The game's just over. Like,
But Andy's more optimistic than we are right now.
No, I'm just saying like.
no, there are things, there are ways they could win. Like they could start a team fight by killing Shadow Demon and Spectre with like a Silver Edge. Like there's always something you can do, but the conditions for them to win are just so few. Like if they want to win a team fight, they need to kill Shadow Demon, and they need to kill Spectre, both at the start, which is really hard. At least that's what I think.
I think the most likely thing is them like
Raiding
like a
going
base
too far on
defense.
a tower dive.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna want to fight side of their base, to be honest.
I mean,
No,
you're
not
right.
that they can, but just something they will.
Yeah. You're right that is probably how they would come back, but the better way would be for them to do the thing I said.
Well,
otherwise-
they're hemorrhaging death race now. Over and
Otherwise,
over and over
Radiant
again.
is just, or Dire is just hoping for Radiant to mess up and doing high ground. But
Yeah,
it is
I
very,
mean-
it is
Well,
very
they're
easy
trying
to
to
mess
protect
up.
Mattior
with
right
high
now at the tri-camp. Rojo will onslaught forward, stunning DNM, but DNM is just so tanky right now. They get feared away by Reed. Hammer dropped by Patience. They're on too, but they're still walking away. Off's half HP. DNM's about a third HP missing, but those two can still fight right now. And not only is Legacy dead, but his courier's dead as well now.
Let's Rojo's getting.
Oh no, they're doing it again. They killed Reed again. It has to be the turnaround time. Mattior is incredibly low. Rojo's trying to fight Mattior. It's about to die again. CD brings him down. Charge in by DNM. They've caught Rojo. Rojo. He's half HP, but I'm not sure he escapes this one. He's breaking the enemies, but he's broken as well. He's just dead. That's 4 down. They'll stampede forward. They want the full 5-man wipe. Patience has been charged. Rojo will buy it back. He'll try to do what he can. It's desperation time. Reed buys back. They know this is the only chance to win this fight if they can find it. But again, where's your damage? Polarize on CD. CD's still fine. Supernova has the stun. Legacy now respawns. He'll turn onto Centaur. Centaur's low on HP, but so is Rojo right now. Shadows at far. The dieback on Rojo. They'll turn to Bristleback. Bristleback brings down CD, but again, it's Bristle against the world. It's a 1v4, and CD buys back. Charge from the backside from DNM. He's broken the Bristleback. Off is low. Legacy is low. Off still trying to run down the Bristle, and the dagger will finish the job. One more kill for Off. That's a full 5-man wipe. In this game, it is nearing its midnight.
Surprised they didn't call it. They have a lot more belief in themselves than I do.
You had a lot more belief than me and Jim did.
Yeah.
Again, it's buyback time from Legacy. They're currently fighting 3v5. Charge in by DNM. Shadow Step on top of Patience. Mattior will BKB. Stampede from CD. The counterplay. Patience goes down. He's got no buyback. Mattior now stunned. Good 2-man hooks down from CD. Down goes the Huerta. She's got no buyback. Legacy will run away. He'll get to the fountain perhaps. He gets bashed by DNM. Oh no, another bash! Oh, okay, Legacy will get away, but the GG is called. Game 1 will go the way of Buff Buddies.
I'm trying to think of like. I don't know. Some quick fixes I would think of if I was playing against Spearbreaker again would be to buy more dust and use them early. Buy raindrops on all the supports because he does magic damage when he charges. I don't know. I feel like the Spearbreaker kind of got away with some illegal work right there, especially that one time he charged over a war combo. I would be pretty dejected if I was Dire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of hate playing against something like Bara, and yeah, or I would hate to lose against Bara like this. To be honest, I would be really really frustrated.
Yep.
That's why I like playing Bar. I can't get barred. Um, I mean the lanes went pretty well, and I'm sure they could do that again. So yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take a piss and stretch before the next game, guys. I will return, presumably either during the draft or before it. So yes.
Oh, okay.
Is there any lobby badger or no?
It's up.
Yes, there is.
Can you share it somewhere? Or I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, actually. I'm gonna join. I'm gonna slot in badger, and then I'm gonna go quickly go to my laptop and turn in my school assignment. And then come back.
Okay. Okay.
It'll be like a minute. It won't be
Just
long.
join the slot real fast.
Yep.
There
I'm gonna
we
go
go.
turn in the assignment and be right back.
Good job, Big Two. Probably should cut to a break. I don't think I will, though. I think we're going to keep this one going. Because Jim and Andy will be back relatively soon. And when they're back, I'll take my break. So instead of going to a break, I will simply keep talking. I will say, very impressive showing from Buff Buddies. They were not necessarily, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell on the current graph, but they were not in a great spot early on in the game, down by, like a 5,000 sort of deficits early on. And they, they played their draft. Worked out pretty well. If you're Royal Star, I'd be a little bit concerned because you're not really going to get, you're not going to realistically get a better early game than that. When you're playing up against, a tricore of off DNM CD, you are not getting a better early game than that. Where again, Rojo got a lot more to mid lane than DNM did. Off had a very rough laning phase. Madior farmed pretty well as well. I mean, you look at this graph here, right? Go to the player net worth here. Look at the stage of the game, right? It's all three dire cores on top. Everybody got what they wanted as far as these dire cores. So if you're not getting a better start to the game, and you still lose, that's actually quite concerning. Perhaps they'll simply go for a different style of draft, one that perhaps matches up better in the late game. But that's a bit of a hard ask, to do. Again, Jim and Andy were definitely complimenting the Spirit Breaker counter pick. Again, it would end up being a very good option into the Primal Beast. Again, DNM certainly had a pop-off game, 20 kills, 20 assists, only 3 deaths. It's a pretty good KDA, about 13.3, so again, strong performance there. Again, if I'm Buff Buddies, probably feeling pretty confident. Again, not only is it winner's bracket, but you're now one game up. They are in the position where they can just kind of experiment if they want to, or they can just run the exact same thing back. They've got plenty of options in that sense. Who has returned?
Andy.
Welcome back, Andy.
What are we talking about?
I was just mentioning how Royal Star might be in panic mode because they lost that game despite winning all 3 lanes.
I don't think they'll be. I mean, if they're not tilted, I think they shouldn't be too worried. I think they should. I don't think they should play against Bara though. I think they did a really bad job of playing against Bara, and they should just ban it. Because there were so many times that fight where or the game where they're basically just playing 35 or 4v5. And not a lot of heroes to be clear, Bara should have I feel died at least some of those times. But there's not as many heroes where it's I don't know how to describe it. You can very clearly kill him, but you need to not mess up with it within a small period of time. So you have to actually click your Yules on him before it hits you, etc.
So I agree, but so Royal Star banned out Furion, Dawnbreaker, Marcy. What do you not ban in that case?
Maybe Furion, honestly, because the CD is kind of like a Dawnbreaker. I think he's a Marcy's primal specialist, and then he plays Dawnbreaker pretty okay. It's actually a strong like meta offlaner compared to Marcy. So I feel like you just keep the other bands, and then I think just get rid of Prophet. Although I can see people not wanting to play against Prophet is pretty cringe. Thing is, I don't know if the supports on Buff Buddies actually play Prophet. Maybe they do. I don't know.
It's
I feel like
profit.
I always see.
I'm sure M can play it.
Well, I don't know. I feel like I always see I feel like I've seen a lot of Phoenix, like Dark Willow and stuff, where like your hero impact comes from like having really good spells, not necessarily from like owning your lane or something, right? Like if you play Prophet and you lose your lane and you're not being impactful in the first like 10 minutes with your teleport and your ultimate, like you're pretty not actually that good of a support, to be honest.
By the way, Royal Star have first pick again, so they once again have the 3 bans, and they have they banned up the Fury Gun. That's getting banned. They're scared of that hero for sure.
Maybe they'll leave. I don't know. We'll see what they do. If I was them, I would probably leave Open Dawn, ban Marcy, and then ban Bara.
What if you ban Dawn, ban Marcy, 8 pick Bara?
Oh yeah, maybe that's fine too. I don't know if he'll play it on their team. Like if only, for example, if only Broho plays it, and they can't really flex the Bara, then it's like I don't think that'll be good.
They
But
banned
if
out
a lot of them
PB instead. Maybe they want to like ban Marcy,
They-
pick Dawnbreaker, maybe. But it's
Well, I
interesting.
think I don't know. Maybe they just don't think Bara's a huge problem if they don't have PB. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I would not want to play against Bara again the way that game went.
Neither would I. Even if you think you can. So actually, Buff Buddies answer it for them. So you know what? We don't want you to 8 pick the hero. We respect the hero enough. So you know what? We had our game 1 win with it. We're gonna ban it game 2. We're gonna make you play on
I'm kind of down to not
lower
watch
move
it.
speed hero. As am I.
I'm down to not see all these strength modulators going like tanky builds and hard and stuff. Like there's no no spirit left in the pool, no primal left in the pool, no priest master spirit breaker. Maybe we'll actually get some non-strength heroes. Kunkka is still in the pool though. I wonder if they would first pick Kunkka on Dire.
I mean, we're gonna find out, right?
Yeah, Kunkka is in the pool. Marcy and Dawn are in the pool. So CD is probably getting a hero they actually play like a lot.
Kunko was banned out second phase last game for Curious, so it was banned out. But
Yeah,
but both teams, if they wanted to 8 or 9 pick, it could have. So we're chilling, we're waiting, we're seeing exactly. This is a big ban here. No matter what, this is a pick your poison moment for the captain Mattior who's drafting right now. It's what hero do you really not want to play against? Are you gonna let through? It's either Marcy or Dawnbreaker. And let through Dawnbreaker unless he picks it right now. Okay, good choice from Mattior. Okay, that's a good choice.
Who plays Dawn? I know Reed can play it, but I don't think it's I don't feel like it's Reed's best hero. Legacy can probably play it. I don't know.
I think Patience plays at 5 as well.
No, Patience does. No. They can definitely play it in a couple of heroes. They're probably fine. I honestly don't like the hero that much, but I'm just not a huge fan of Dawnbreaker. That's not like a indication of power level or anything. It's just me being a hater.
Yeah. Again, you look at Buff Buddies. They're going to need to take a different look at the draft no matter what now, and they'll end up going with the Earthshaker, which, again, flex pick. If you had to guess, probably mid lane, but it could be 3 different roles here. Could be 2, could be 3, could be 4 here.
Earthshaker core. Actually, I don't know. Is it more popular than support now? Probably, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I've seen.
It's
I think I've
definitely
seen
a
more of
flex,
it.
but it's definitely a flex. But I feel like it's more likely to go core than support. We'll see.
It's just, as long as there's a threat of Earthshaker 4, you kind of have to draft to keep him honest. So that way you don't it's like pick a mid laner, which is awful, into like a 24 pick. You know what I mean? Or say you got a mid laner who's like great in the shaker, but will be awful against, I don't know, last pick Queen of Pain, for example. I'm kind of spitballing there, but that kind of idea where you just wouldn't get absolutely destroyed by a 24 counter pick.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, Patrick.
I can't think of a single mid laner who owns Shaker but just gets destroyed by Queen of Pain. But you fill in the blank with better
Own
heroes there.
Shaker destroyed by Quad.
I can't think of one. I mean, I guess maybe Razor.
First,
Maybe Razor.
First, maybe first. What destroy Shaker?
That's the problem. What does destroy Shaker? Either way, hypothetical not important. It's more the concept of just keeping your enemy drafter honest and making them respect the flex potential. Again, both Dawn and Shaker, it's very similar. You have some flex potential, and even though we both suspect a likely role for both of them, having the flex makes you
It's already looking kind of like a good Phoenix game or maybe Timbersaw game for either team. Like, I mean, like, okay, I don't know, both teams only have one hero, but if teams continue picking a lot of strength heroes, I could see Phoenix getting picked again.
Buffalo's loves Phoenix. I would not be surprised if he 13 picks it right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be that surprised. He's already Dawn's not good at hitting egg at all. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, surely there'll be better counter picks this game, but you know what? Actually, I like that more.
Shadow Demon.
I like that even more than grabbing the Phoenix early.
Maybe it was a magician on Shadow Demon.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Where's Jim?
He
Still
said
gone?
he was doing something. I don't remember what it was.
He's on like, grabbing some water, going to the bathroom or something. But
Yeah,
I'm waiting for him to come back for me to go to the bathroom. So
Oh.
Hello, my elks.
perfect timing. I'll see you in a minute.
Oh, okay. Hi, Andy.
Hi, Jim. It was Dawn first pick into Shaker, Shadow Demon into Skyrim.
All right, word. Hopefully, that'll be the last time I have to go to the bathroom. I think eating fried pickle chips and French fries as my only meal and dinner was, maybe not the smartest decision, but that's life.
Can you do? Kunga. I wonder who's playing this guy with Mage. Patron City? I feel like it's not the most read hero. Not that he can't play it, but yeah, I'm kind of curious who's gonna play Sky. Who's gonna play Sky Mage? I think Legacy does play Conka, so I think they're still flexing it, but we'll see. You got any thoughts on the draft so far, Jim?
Do I have any thoughts on the drafts? I'm thinking about it. I like Dyer's draft more. Yeah.
What's that?
Cause like Sky Mage is really good against both those heroes. Like Sky Mage's silence already this game has like super high value. Kunkka,
Yeah,
I feel like
does seem pretty solid.
Kunkka is gonna be against Shaker mid, which is gonna be really free for Kunkka. And I think Kunkka is really annoying for both of the first two Radiant heroes. Because like if he goes Ags build, Andy, like how does the Shaker do anything when he doesn't have BKB, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Bristleback seems okay here so far.
Yeah. The hero's kind of bad, but if there was a game for Timbersaw, this might be it for Dyer.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
But I guess they wouldn't really necessarily know their lane matchup, so. Andy Cat 1 is going off again. Make her stop.
I can't make stop him.
It's okay. Cat 1, you gotta relax. Cat 1, I need you to chill a little bit.
Spending a lot of time on this pick. I still can't figure out what the lanes are going to be at all. It's a Dawn Sky. It could just be their off lane, but I guess it's probably their off lane.
Yep.
think PA? You would think about PA versus Bristol. Do you think it goes both ways?
Mm. No, I'd way rather be the PA, because Bristol's only gonna be good against PA up until they get the shard and like their deso and their whatever stuff, you know.
Yeah. If you're not
There's
getting that massively far ahead, then like.
yeah. There's definitely a window for Bristleback to interact with PA, and that window is it's a window.
Windows closed?
Yeah, window's closed, Andy. Window's
Oh
closed.
my god. That's crazy. Mm, I don't know if Sunbreakers they're off later the support. We'll find out here, but
Yeah.
I think this year I got their first 3 heroes.
I'm gonna pick Cat 1 for a brief moment, guys, so that hopefully she'll be calm during the cast.
Good luck.
I will
that'll
return
be
in a
nice.
minute.
That'll be nice. I'm back. So all's well.
With the Bristleback and a PA in the game, Badger. Watch out.
Okay, more strength heroes. Cool. I'm not surprised we see more Phoenix. Again, it's a very similar lineup to last game for Buff Buddies, but it is what it is. You know what we need?
What do we need, Badger?
I don't even know what we need. I just know we need it. We just got
I want to see. I don't know, like no more strength heroes, guys. Make them stop.
We can just like remove them, right?
Yeah. Jimmy touching Timber Saw might be okay pick here. I don't really know what the. I guess they could do like Sky Timber, Dawn support. I don't know. I feel like will pick it off later here, and they're gonna move Dawnbreaker to 4 or 5. But we'll see. Mm,
You know, there's a little reserve time left for both teams, but again, for Royal Star, it's their winner bracket life, but again, it's not the most stressful series. I mean, no matter what, they're in the money, and even if they lose the series, they are still in the tournaments. They will go Queen of Pain for Rojo
Dude, I'm
Fireful.
so confused. Well, it could be Kunkka mid. They could be doing some like, oh, we'll just have Quap follow Bristleback's lane or something. You know, like let's say Bristleback goes safe lane, then we'll put Quap. I don't know. Like I'm very confused by their lane.
Maybe.
I'm very confused.
Maybe.
I mean, it does seem like a pretty solid Quap game. You have like Shaker's the only real stun. It's like a solid Quap game. I don't know. They're pretty tanky. If he like kind of falls behind, they're pretty tanky.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be hard to actually kill heroes.
This is true. I mean, Rojo was quite ahead early on last
They
game.
don't really have good stuns on Dire. They have Kunkka, and that's it. And Kunkka stuns are kind of like bad at starting the fight once BKBs are in the game. Because you can't X someone with BKBs in the game and have it actually like lead to a kill. Yeah. TA.
Look at the classic TA versus Queen of Pain in mid lane. DNM surely knows this matchup real well, and again, if the TA is on point, there's a hell of a lot you can do in that lane.
I know nothing about this matchup. I'm probably gonna actually just watch this matchup because I don't really play TA I don't play TA well at all, and I play Quap pretty poorly too. So I'm gonna go watch mid this game.
I mean, historically
I'm
speaking,
a little
this is-
surprised that our Shaker didn't end up mid. I kind of figured that. Yeah, I'm a little surprised.
Historically, this is a lane that really good TA players love, but for the average player, it goes the way of Queen of Pain. But if you're really good on TA, you can really do a lot in this lane in terms of just destroying Queen of Pain using
Rojo has a really good
using
cosmetic.
Well. Oh, he does.
Yeah. What's your favorite? Rojo's probably my favorite cosmetic, and then Skyvinge is a pretty good cosmetic too. So does Phoenix, but
Dude,
it's mostly just the one.
Sky needs to let the Vengeful Spirit thing go. He's doing it all Vengeful Spirit cosplay. Oh, from the ghastly Eerie, I miss my girlfriend. No, go do something else.
Phoenix has an okay cosmetic too. I don't know. I really like Dire in terms of cosmetics. I think Dire is looking good this game. I'm kind of worried about Dire. I'm worried they're gonna like lose lanes, and then they're not gonna do like any. They're not gonna kill any of these heroes. Yeah, I'm a little worried. I don't know why there's that.
I do not like the TA pick.
Not a fan.
No. I just like your team has such bad stuns for TA, and you don't have any damage amp for TA.
I
right?
wonder if he.
Like
I
you
mean,
don't
he
have
saw
any minus
Claw.
armor, you have nothing.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking maybe he thought it was Kunkka because it kind of owns Kunkka. At least in lane, maybe not in the game, but in lane
Does
it
it even,
really.
does it really own Kunkka that hard in lane, honestly?
Well, you can't cleave him, and you have to try to blindly like torrent to offer entire shield.
I guess. I mean, I think that Kunkka's pretty tanky though, right? So like, does he care? Like, if like, isn't it? Aren't they just gonna trade farm? Am I wrong?
It's probably better than it used to be, where like I don't know. I always get really railed in this lane, but and I see people pick the matchup, but that could just be like a low Omar thing where when you're really good, it's fine. Even when I watch like attacker play this matchup, like he does like a weird Q max like vessel rush build just because like of how annoying refraction is, and yeah.
If you are just joining us, welcome to game number 2 of the winners bracket finals in League of Lads Plus. On the Radiant side, the victors of game 1, it's Buff Buddies. On the Dire side, one of the big name teams, of course, Royal Star, who are playing with their winners bracket lives. Should be an interesting game number 2. My name's Badger. I'm joined by Jim and Andy, aka Strawberry Shark and, well, Blueberry Beagle, I suppose. And we'll be in for a fantastic game, too, hopefully.
TA is actually really close to the bottle. They only have 2 branches and a fairy fire. This is the most like instant bottle rush build I've seen. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of worried just Radiant's gonna win their lanes really hard, and then they're not gonna be able to like do damage to bristle back for a really long time. But we'll see. I'm gonna watch mid this game. I'm really curious how the mid matchup goes.
DNM's still holding the skill point. Now that he sees Scream skilled, he might go for Refraction, but he is still not skilled yet.
Yeah.
Well, Sideblades instead, okay. Ooh, that's painful. If Rojo's like, oh, even his 2 last hits, I'm chilling. I can now dagger this guy at level 2. This is a great start for Rojo. And the first 3 lanes are so important. He had a blood grenade! He had a blood grenade! He had a blood grenade! Rojo fire flew with the absolute outplay.
He's actually doing so much on his tower by this TA. This TA lost what, 4 creeps to tower now?
Yeah, this is a disaster. Again, T is a hero that needs to start the lane off pretty well, and that's, well, not starting the lane off well.
And they actually ate their tangos too, so they're coming back with literally 0 items. Their only stat item in their inventory is
Meanwhile, top lane, CD will get brought down. Patience will die as well, though. It's 1-for-1 bottom lane. Meanwhile, or to be top lane, I should say. Meanwhile, bot lane as well. Off's incredibly low. Reed might go for this kill here. He's got 10 sticks on Skyra. I think he'll be fine. Back to mid lane. Actually, back to top lane as well. Buffles brings down Maddie. But he might just die anyways. He's dead to the creeps. It's a 2-for-2 top lane. Bot lane, we're still fighting. Mid lane, we're still fighting. This is a great game so far.
Patience just ate 2 creeps. He is rich now.
There was like a funny interaction where both mids put their sentry out because I guess DNM wants to meld dodge
Dagger.
shadow strikes.
Wait, did you guys notice the TA's build?
Yeah.
What a weird build.
He's trying to meld dodge shadow strikes.
No, I'm talking about like his no items.
Oh no, he started off with branches, but he ate them before
Oh my
he died.
god, he ate all of them?
Yes.
Damn, bro.
He only had 2 to be fair, so it's not like he lost like 4. So
Alright, fair.
Okay, Rojo's brought his own sentry out so he can't get so he can actually cast his first spell. Which is
Sentry on sentry action.
Oh my god.
He
Oh,
missed
this
it.
is really well
I'll
played
go for
by
Dino
Rojo.
under the tower instead. He wants to kill right now instead of he had the kill later. So you know what? If I get this kill right now, I can buy another sentry. And he has to kill right now. Another.
Blaze
He
under
has
his
a lot
tower.
of gold, guys.
Yeah. This is also a scenario I feel like where if TA had the money to buy back and if TP the lane, like he'd want to. Like that's how important. Like. Yeah. Yeah. He's losing so much. It's really crazy.
Bro got both water runes as well. It's a disaster. It's an absolute verified.
Yeah, let's look at another
disaster.
lane for just a small moment of time. Bristleback's doing really well.
Bot lane, Jamie goes down to Reed. And meanwhile, again, this is a really exciting game. There's action in all 3 lanes. We already 8 kills right now. We might see a 9th very soon.
Where is Bristleback's Ring of Health? Oh, Jimmy's gonna TP with it. Okay, I see.
Yeah, it's now here. Meanwhile, top lane again. CD's incredibly low. Dagger in by Madior. But he's minding the enchant totem. Dive in by Buffles. Blood Grenade looking for... Okay.
I feel like Bubbles is dead, by the way. Or yeah. It's a 10 stick. Maybe he's fine. I don't know.
I think they're both dead.
Like Buffles and Patience.
I think Buffles kills Patience and Madior Revenge kills him.
Maybe. Does CD? No, I think I don't know if Patience is gonna die, bro. CD doesn't have like anything. We'll see. We'll see.
Blood Grenade,
I think
Dive,
Patience
and Spear Stuff. It's all 3 DOTs. He already used 1 on Patience. I think he's still dead. It's gonna be close, but...
I'll still find out.
It's level 2 Spirits.
You know, for how many times this TA has died, they're only down 5 creeps. I mean, they are also down like 4 denies, but like, for how? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of,
Yes, even though the creeps aren't bad, look at the net worth.
No. They're definitely having a really tough time. It was more like, oh, you know, they actually have at least some.
He's literally behind Phoenix in net worth right now, despite the creep situation.
He's about to be behind Skyrath. He's about to be behind Skyrath, bro.
He's used the money. That okay.
Skyrath gets...
Blink in by Maddie or CD turns. CD is low. Hammer forward by Patience. Buffles will go down. Patience is not even dead yet, though. He'll turn on Madior instead. CD has Fissure. Who's he going to use it on? He wants Madior. He could turn to Patience. He'll instead enchant Totem Patience. Now CD turns it with a Fissure on Madior. Madior's low. CD is low. Who dies here? He's taking the tower shot. Dagger. CD will use the Lotus, I believe. CD's still fine. It's Chaos again, top lane. Meanwhile, bot lane. Oh, it's only a D ward. Meanwhile, mid lane, though, they want DNM with Link in by Rojo. DNM has every one of the spells on cooldown. He's got 6 stick charges. And he will use them. Dive in by Buffles. Rojo dives the tower! The meld! But the dagger kills him, but Rojo's gonna die. That's gonna be so much money for Buffles.
Yeah, DNM didn't get any EXP from that, though. Like look, guys, look at the EXP gap between Co-op and TA. It's, like, insane. Like, yeah,
I
like...
You can lose, like, at least 2 creeps to this tower or something. Creeps to the tower.
Yeah.
Top lane again. We're not done. Now it's CD. Trying to hold his ground. Enchant Totem, knock a Slumber to Starbreaker, Dagger in by Maddie, or Fissure is hits on both. That's a fantastic Fissure. I'll keep him alive.
Yeah, that is kind of a...
Back to mid lane. Rojo has 6. He's here to bully. He's here to demolish. He's doing it right here, right now.
Honestly, like, Radiant supports are such trash at helping mid early. Like, I actually don't know if it's even worth it for this Phoenix to stay mid. Like, what does he do? You know what I mean? He doesn't have a stun. He doesn't put out, like, serious damage. Like, I think, okay, Shadow Demon is coming mid now as well, which is good. I think together they can maybe do something.
And together they've run into the Vengeful Spirit cosplayer, aka Reed. DNM rotates in, but in blinks Rojo. It'll be a bit of a 2v3 fight. Seems like Reed will be left to die, though. Rojo's like, you know what? I don't want to waste my ulti. Goodbye, Reed. I'll see you on the other side. But this minute 6 rune will be a pretty important fight. DNM certainly wants it. If it spawns bottom, seems like he won't get it either way. The rune spawns top. Rojo has blink to get the invis rune once he wants it.
Rojo won the 50-50, guys.
He has Queen of Pain, though. He actually would have won it either way, I think.
Phoenix might have denied the bottom rune.
I think he had to die for that, though, to deny it. If he dies, he just dies, right? Is denying the rune worth dying on Buffles?
Maybe.
Maybe you're right, actually. Maybe you are right.
Nah, I don't know if he would die, to be honest. Just to keep you out.
Oh, yeah. TP out. Good call, good call. Oh, look at this wraparound by Reed. Look where he is. Look where he's located. We're seeing CD being gone, but more importantly, the Wisdom Rune. I'll go with the CD, why not? CD is on the run from Patience. Rojo's on the way invis. Blink in by Maddie or Dagger to slow. Into another Dagger for more slow, for that matter. CD is now Slumber to Starbreaker. He'll end up dying on Shaker, most certainly. Back to the rune, more importantly. Reed outclicks Buffles. That's a big Wisdom Rune to get right there.
Bristleback at least kind of seems like he's in the point where he's kind of pushing Kunk out of lane.
Meanwhile, bot lane, speaking of Bristleback, he'll go in for the Kunkka. He's level 6. Legacy's about half HP right now, but off, well, is a little bit too slow to bring down the Kunkka, it appears. Legacy will turn with X Mark and Torrents to very little effect, and now off will walk away.
Bristleback at least can probably do an okay time farming this game. Other Chileans looking kind of tough, but yeah. Are they stacking for TA? They are. They have stacks for TA in the triangle. It's gonna be a while until she's strong enough to actually farm the ancients, but the hard camp stack is gonna be triple. Ancient stack will be triple. They have one double stack in the jungle. Okay. So they are making stacks for TA if they don't get stolen away. This is good for her.
And it seems like DNM will not lose the stacks, so that's certainly a good step.
I mean, it's only one stack that he got in the jungle, on the bottom jungle. I'm more if it was the top stacks that in the triangle, that'll be pretty sad.
Yeah, that will be very,
Honestly,
very sad.
Ooh, nice dodge from DNM. Matier's not doing his
No
no
boots,
boots
Battle Fury Rush.
He's not doing it this game.
Dude, last time he did that, he was like, "Man, I'm gonna make a Discord. I'm gonna make a Twitch clip of this. I'm gonna post this. It's my build won the game." I remember he's gonna watch this dude. He's gonna watch this guy. It's like, I mixed it up, guys. I hope you noticed. We did notice.
You got any thoughts on this, Jim? Naked
sorry, I
Battle...
wasn't listening. What's up?
Any thoughts on Naked Battle Fury PA? He's not doing this game, but he is known for enjoying it.
And you commented on it last time too.
Yeah, I don't like it ever.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Okay, there are probably games where it's a good idea.
There's a lot of.
But what's up?
There's a lot of stacks. There's like triangles stacked up for TA, and then there's a lot of there's some stacks bottom too for.
Oh wow,
Bristol.
TA is taking a massive stack.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as that happens, we're doing a little bit of poking around bot lane, but they're buying time for DNM. He's getting a lot of recovery farm right now. He's still not doing great farm wise, but the game's getting better. Back to bot lane, Jamie goes down. Dagger on off. Offense is literally fighting 1v5. I believe the 5 will win. The 5 will win.
I don't
I
think this
think
is that bad for them.
I think no. I think this gank is really good for Dire. I think Radiant's team needs to be ahead, and I think Bristleback especially needs to be ahead. Like the more you delay Bristleback hitting like his Aghanims and his Bloodstone or whatever, like I think that this game could really quickly. If they get another kill or two on Radiant's cores and Radiant don't get a lot in return, the game will just be over, honestly. Like, Radiant's heroes need items to do damage and live, right? Like Bristleback TA.
I don't know. They have a lot of stacks with it. Like Bristol's taking bottom stacks. They got their top stacks in TA. Like they're kind of. Yeah, at least TA's kind of recovering. Look at TA. She's only like 300 down now.
Yeah, but I think that like their team doesn't even want to be down 2k at 10 minutes, honestly.
I mean, they don't want to, but I feel like this is not that.
No,
Like,
I think it's pretty bad because
I can see them just continue stacking, and Radiant or sorry, Dire doesn't like gives them all the stacks. This like, yeah, they like go even on net worth. They want to fight.
Maybe. I mean, it's just like if PA just keeps like how are they gonna gank this PA with their heroes?
I bet PA's gonna get a battle if we come to a fight.
Hold that thought. Stop lane, we're fighting. Torrent, Mystic Flare have been dropped. CD will end up turning Echo Slam. CD's still alive. He'll put out a two-man Fisher on his way out. Buffles wants to avenge. He'll Supernova for damage. And it will barely be enough to bring down the Skywrath Mage. So that is a 1-for-1, and now Buffles will dive away.
Man, he was probably in a really weird spot, I feel like. He's on a ward too. He's probably fine, but still. It's like a very when your whole top 5 camps are up, it's very weird to like farm the enemies like jungle. I don't know. Strange.
Well, Rojo is just playing some Rojo Fire Flu Dota. He's stunned by CD. Floor Guardian comes in. It's perhaps a little bit too late for Patience. And now Patience will walk away. Patience is laughing now. He's in a good mood, it appears.
There's an ARAM going on top. I guess it's a non-ARAM and an ART. A-R-A-T. A-rat.
Yeah, I mean, hammer forward by Patience. Seems like the tower will be the target, though. Again, one more tower siege for the side of Royal Star. When this one dies, it'll be their second side lane tower brought down. But the glyph has been refreshed. The glyph has been used. Jamie will kill a courier. They want to kill Jamie for that. He'll banish the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain still blink. He'll blink forward for the Shadow Demon. Dagger has been held for now. He'll actually try to not use it at all. He'll get the kill instead with the right clicks. over to TA. She's been torrented by Legacy. Hair from Patience, but DNM demolishes Patience there to help the CD. Blinking by Robo, finding Buffles. Buffles goes down. Double go for Queen of Pain. He turns to CD. Shaker. Shaker is half HP. Has Fisher. Hitting it on all three. DNM gets one more kill. He'll turn Legacy, who's blocked in by the Fisher. CD and Legacy both might end up dying here. Rojo's low. CD is low, but Rojo will get the kill and then blink away, but he still might end up dying here. DNM is trapped. No, he tried to sand blade off the trap. If that worked, it would have been so sick, but it didn't work. Either way, big fight there. I believe both teams are happy with that one. Ends up being nearly a perfect gold trade of 1,200 in both directions.
Rojo is literally picking up 4 fucking bounties right now. This is this is pretty wild.
It is.
How often do you see 4 bounties available
Okay,
at 13?
TA has a battle fury. Let's see when they join the next fight.
I mean, they actually can join fights as long as people's spells have already been used. The problem is if they join the fight when their spells haven't been used.
What's Legacy going? Legacy's
Middle
going
lane, the fight breaks out
Build
once
back.
again. Supernova on the floor to dot a Sonic Wave. Sonic Wave still kills Jamie, but the trade might be for Rojo. Rojo's so low, and Rojo's dead! And Jamie's still alive! DNM's fighting. He'll bring down Patience. Finally, DNM will eventually tick down, but it's absolutely worth it.
You know-
That's a 2-for-1 for a side of buff buddies I'm happy with.
Rojo died, not good, but TA didn't actually get the last hit. Looked pretty good for that. Pretty like impactful for Dire.
Meanwhile, top lane is Strength Hero on Strength Hero action. Both teams miss spells, nobody dies.
Nice. Nice. This is like a pretty good game for Kunkka Ags. Like a pretty good game.
Kunkka Ags is a government myth.
Okay.
What did you mean by this?
What did he mean by this?
I was just fucking around, Badger.
I knew that. I knew that.
I'm kind of. I was playing Kunkka and I kind of realized, oh, you need to like maybe only leave 3 points at X marks if you want to get all points in Torrent before you have Ags.
Oh, and yeah, I see. He only has
Yeah.
1 point in it right now.
Yeah. It might not matter at all, but
Lagoose the Moose might have made a slip up.
oopsies. Scarlet is going. Reed is going. Vessel. Not a very Reed like Scarlet item. I imagine getting like Octarine, Ags or something.
Midas
I don't know,
Witchblade, Agshard, Dagon.
No, he wouldn't get Witchblade on Sky. Probably.
Probably, but not definitely. The fact you're not saying definitely means that there's maybe a chance. Well, good X mark from Legacy will keep Shaker in place. Torrent to follow. Rojo has Dagger ready to go. Fissure hits only on Kunkka. CD walks away towards his team. Buffles TP's in. Rojo walks away. Dive in, dive out. Buffles is fine. Rojo still wants to focus that around, but he's holding the blink. He knows that if he blinks it, he can get punished. So he's trying to hold it as hard as possible right now. Silence on CD. Shaker is the primary target, but he's saved by Jamie for now. Rojo will dagger Buffles. Buffles has Supernova. CD gets hit by both. CD surely will end up going down here. He'll try to stun and walk away, but there's just too much damage. Down goes Shaker. Meanwhile, Rojo could not find a backline kill, but he distracted the backline long enough to turn into that 1-for-0, and the fight's not done yet. Off is in the Vanguard with the Vanguard in hand. He'll get daggered by Rojo. X marks back by Legacy. DNM's fighting. Killing creeps, off half HP. DNM blinks in for the Rojo kill. He silenced the Rojo, but Rojo's still fine. Supernova, Solar Guardian, both on the floor. Patience will now walk away. Purge on Rojo. Can they kill Rojo? They want him badly. He'll melt Patience instead. Rojo's absolutely fine. Rojo's so low. No, he's absolutely dead. Buffle's dead. Rojo dead. Patience dead. Off still alive. Both Off and DNM survived that fight. X-Mark will be there on the TA, but it's too late. TA wants more now. Heading to Reed. Reed will walk away, but again, buff buddies. They're maneuvering these fights pretty well right now.
This is true.
Yeah.
Oh no, the Sideblade! The Sideblade kill! Oh, shades of Ferrari 430. That's some beautiful stuff right there from DNM.
What is Shades of Ferrari 430?
The legendary IGTI champion Ferrari 430. Legendary Sideblade user.
When did you win TI? What TI was this?
TI2.
I don't know, man.
He's really good for 430. Ferrari 4... How do you... Man. I feel old
But
now.
you realize Andy probably just didn't play Dota back then, right?
Nah, Jim, you're being silly, man. Stop it.
I'm just saying, Badger. He probably just wasn't playing Dota. That's all.
Eh.
All right,
It's
guys.
okay, Badger. Kunkka almost has Ags, but still only 1 point in his first spell. Oh, you really shouldn't put a point in your talent if you're doing this build. I was thinking about this a lot. Ooh. Dude, they're gonna go to like an Ags fight with Shard, and they're like, why is this doing... or Ags, and like, why is this doing nothing? It's gonna just with 1 point in Torrent.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, if you think about it,
I really hope
it's the
Kunkka gets a
same
shard instead of buying
heart.
whole heart. Because heart can take so long to get to, and his shard is really good. Yeah.
Wait,
At least
wait.
PA is really fun.
Did Legacy change his build?
No, it's on his crows. His
Oh,
Axe died
okay.
in his crow.
I see.
His crow's dead, so it's gonna be in our 2 minutes.
Has he tried saving his crow?
No.
He maybe tried to, but he failed to if he did. So. I have a next time we pause. I have a clip for you, by the way, Andy. A legendary
Okay.
clip for you to watch.
You already got it ready?
Wait, I want to see the clip too, Badger.
I don't have it. I don't have it yet, but I know how to find it. I've watched it
Okay.
probably 20 times. So I know how to find it.
Badger will find it.
Am I gonna get to watch it, Badger?
Yeah, I'll put it in this Discord. You can both see it. Seems like Off wants to go to Roshan, which is actually a good time for me to go to YouTube.com real fast.
Guys, Matior is really farmed.
Yeah, that is fun. Do you think he needs a shard to come to fights, or does he not really? What do you think?
He doesn't need it, but like they don't need to fight until they have the shard.
Alright, I'm actually struggling to find the clip right now, but I'll find it later. Dude, the actual Ferrari 430 car is popping up and ruining my recommendations.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, maybe?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I'm distracted. You guys say words.
Okay. PA's almost set BKB. That's kind of lit.
Dire's top tower.
What does Bristleback have? Do Bristleback ever not go this Bloodstone kind of second item build? I feel like I've seen something.
We're fighting. That's the whole that thought for now, because we didn't come CD with the one-man Fisher on Rojo Fireflu. X-Mark Boat will be there on off. Saved by Jamie. One more good save by that Shadow Demon. Patience and Solar Guardian. There's nothing to fight for now. Supernova on the 4. Sonic Wave hits on 4. Patience is only dead hero right now, though. Rillo's doing no damage. DNM blinks in, looking for more. He's silenced, but he's still fighting. Legacy goes down. DNM loses 1 life, but he's got 1 more to play with. Madior gets Echo Slam by CD. A triple kill for the Shaker. That's a 4 for Edith Strayed. Absolutely fantastic win for Buff Buddies.
Is under attack.
I don't know why, but I thought Bristol had the Aegis, not the TA. That was really painful for Dire. I mean, they're like still. I feel like Dire's still totally fine. Like, they can go back to farming and stuff, but
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
definitely a lot of money going in the hands of Radiant. Which is kind of what Bristleback needs to be.
Dire's middle
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
What is? Okay, they have Ags now, but they still don't have all the points in Torrent. What about? Dawn almost has Ags too. Does Dawnbreaker's Ags actually increase the duration or no?
Radiant's
Yeah, it
I
does.
believe it does. Yeah, I
It
believe
does. I feel like it's actually pretty important because like, it's gonna outlast Shadow Demon's save.
Thank you for that, Badger.
I found it.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, you guys talk. I'm gonna watch the video.
All right.
But back to the actual game in question again. Buff Buddies, much like last game, we're off to a somewhat tough start, but much like last game, they've once again recovered finally. And again, DNM's #1 net worth again, despite being literally #7 net worth at like minute 5. Off's still somewhat okay right now. He's alone, by the way. He might be nice, fine, but this game state is definitely not great for Royal Star. And again, perhaps at this point they may be maybe what 2-3 more team fights away from losers brackets at the rate it's going.
Yeah, I would say probably not 1 team fight unless it's really close to their base. Maybe 2 team fights. Yeah. He almost has BKB. I wonder if they need their axe at this point or not.
Uh-oh. No, Reed. No, no. Oh, he's so dead out of Reed. Oh, no.
You know, Reed died, but I like his build.
Uh.
I like he's going Ghost Scepter.
And they're going on Legacy top lane as well. He's purged by Jamie. Off is diving that tower severely. DNM's on the way. Buffalo's on the way. And Legacy will, well, I mean, he'll use some water spells, but it won't actually change the outcome of things. However, CD was caught in the Radiant Jungle by the remainder of Royal Star, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but you trade 2 and a tower for 1. It's definitely not a good trade at all.
Yep, for sure. Mm, Rojo's going BKB. Dawn has that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Actually, a good part of this game is that TA doesn't have BKB. I feel like it's actually really easy for what's the spell called? Torrent Storm, Conquer's Axe to really go off because none of the cores except for Earthshaker of BKB. Yeah, I feel like it's like a really still a fine game state for Conquer to go on team fights.
Alright, so don't open the graph. If you had to guess what the Dota Plus win chance was, what do you think it is?
Probably 50-50.
You're almost dead on. It's 52-48.
I feel like PA is just so favored.
Well, here we go, blinking by CD on the Legacy. Echo on top. Patience has the heal. The Solar Guardian gets an axe finish. CD will BKB. Off's in the fight. Sonic Wave hits on CD. They want the Shaker. Supernova on the floor. Can Dire kill it? They cannot kill it at all. CD's still dead, though, on the Shaker, and nobody in the Dire is dead. So Royal Star, they kill one. They force out Supernova, and now they'll look to chase. DNM's got Blink ready to go. Could blink away, could blink in. We'll have to see right now, but we're back to a bit of a standoff.
Yeah. I mean, like, Tia doesn't have BKB and he literally just has to, like, sit outside of the fight waiting for Storm to end. Yeah.
And now CD's laughing. He's laughing. He's putting FE lines in the all chat. That's how it's going to be at this point, apparently.
That's going to be.
That's how it's going to be.
Okay, he has Shard on that PA now. Okay. She is actually going to have Silver Edge too, though. They don't really have. If you exclude Dawnbreaker ult, they really don't have that much save for PA.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay.
I can see a world where Manior dies even like with his like BKB shenanigans.
Well, mid lane disruption by himself to delay the death, but again, Jamie will end up dying there in the Shadow Demon most certainly. Kill goes the way of Rojo. Off is here, by the way, but I'm not quite sure how much you can do.
He doesn't have a BKB, and they have Torrent Storm. I feel like control this guy for a long time.
And that's what they're doing. Blinking by CD. BKB from Madior. And Off's already dead. Broken with a Phantom Knives and brought down. Solar Guardian will heal. Buffles is dead. Stun on the CD. CD's BKB is ended. And now his life has ended. That's 4 kills. Middle lane for Royal Star. And maybe I was doomsaying for Royal Star too early because, again, they're right back in this game once again.
Yeah. It really sucks when Shadow Demon's dead because they don't have a purge for Vessel anymore. Yeah, they don't have a purge for Vessel. They control what's the hero's name? Bristleback, and he's Vessel. He's not healing at all. He gets 2-shot by PA. He's Off's kind of relying on his Shadow Demon in this game. He's not buying a Dispel for himself. He's just going, or at least he has queued up Heart into Shivas, which is like a fine build, but he's really relying on his Shadow Demon to live and dispel him. Otherwise, he's gonna be Vesseled the whole fight. You actually do a lot of healing with this well-stone build.
He needs more armor on Bristleback.
You think he should do that before finishing the heart? Like he should always get
Yes, yeah.
like
no,
of like what like phase
like
plate mail or something.
I
or
think
what?
buying this heart is trash because he needs armor. I mean, like, PA hits him with.
Yeah, PA literally 2-shot on there.
Yeah.
Like did like 70% of his health in 2 hits. Yeah. Oh, PA is a DD bottled. Oh, I kind of want to see them do something with this. And maybe it's
Yeah.
not really. He doesn't have VKB, so maybe it's not really gonna. Nothing's gonna happen. But
Yeah, I
so it's
mean,
kinda,
yeah, PA. I actually really wish PA had an Orb of Corrosion. I'll say though, because this Bristleback has no armor. Does anyone on Dire have a Solar Crest? Man, if they had a Solar Crest, guys, Bristleback would be negative armor during the team fight. Like,
who do you think would buy this game?
I don't know.
Probably Skyrite.
Sky. I mean, even Dawn could buy it, but probably Sky. Yeah.
Badger, let me take a guess at the win percentage now.
Go for it.
72% for Dyer.
66-34 right now.
Yeah, that's kind of close.
All right, apparently we're back. We're back again. We're back into game number 2 of Buff Buddies versus Royal Star. And again, Royal Star, they were sputtering and sputtering, but they are once again resurgent. They want to bring it to a winner-take-all game number 3. For now, though, DNM's setting up top lane, Silver Edge in hand. But little does he know, Legacy has a lot of backup right now. DNM's still scouting on around. Bowsy's more on the, I believe. We're on the Patience. We'll end up turning onto the Dawnbreaker and then blinking away afterwards. Patience will hammer away. Off goes in Fissure. It's only on one, but it actually segments the team fight pretty well right now. Torrent, Storm, Boat are on the way. Boat will stun. Supernova's on the floor trying to heal off. Inblinks Maddie are demolishing Jamie. He's gonna double damage on PA right now, but he's down by Supernova. Sonic Wave does very, very little. Maddie blinks away. Maddie gets brought down by DNM. Now off. Turns to the Kunkka. Echo Slamma Jamma. Down low the Dire. At this point, it's Queen of Kunkka against the world. DNM's full HP off. Still living. Down goes Kunkka. Rojo. He blinked in, looking for buffles. Perhaps he'll kill the Phoenix. But it'll certainly cost him his life. The way things are going, he's demolished by DNM. An ultra kill for Templar Assassin. A deny for CD. That's a fine for 1 for deny. And I think we know what time it is. Never mind, Roshan's dead right now.
All right, well, let's back to percentages real quick. Like 69% for Radiant.
It's still calibrating right now. It's 54 for Dire, but it's still going up. It's calculating right now.
Okay, it's calculating. Okay.
Dude, how is Dire losing every team fight so hard? I just don't understand. Are they just never hitting a Shadow Demon, or I don't know.
I don't know. I don't. When did Robo buy this orchid? I didn't. I feel like I don't. When did Robo buy this orchid?
I have no clue.
It's
He might
not
have bought
big.
it. He might have bought it late, which is actually pretty good against TA, Andy.
Was it good against TA? Just another.
Because she can't meld dispel it.
Oh, that's smart. You're smart. You're smart.
No.
I mean, it doesn't seem bad, and we're just like.
I've seen
honestly,
Rojo do this against a different hero as well. I can't remember which hero, and it was a very smart decision.
It's just when people don't buy like dispels, you're just like, okay, I'm gonna buy orchid.
Yeah, because Orchid is cheap, like, and it'll punish TA if they.
You
don't
can
go
also
back to
it'll
the
eventually
game.
turn into Bloodthorn if you want to. It's not like
Yeah,
it's like.
yeah. Rojo's just too giga cracked, Andy.
How does he do it?
No one knows, Andy. No one knows.
So how does Rojo see if his character is literally blindfolded?
He doesn't see. He's like a smelling dog.
Slight is an illusion, Badger.
He's got really good sense of smell. What are the percentages that now that it's settled down better, hopefully?
52-48. So basically the exact same thing we had earlier. And we're back to it again.
Oh my god, we are. Dude, Jim, what do you think? I feel like Legacy should really have a shard. I'm pretty sure that one of the reasons why this like Kunkka thing is
should
so
have a
good.
shard?
Legacy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like every Kunkka who's doing this Aegis is just getting shard immediately after. It's like a really
I mean,
good
doesn't
spell.
shard like it just like
It disarms.
disables them.
It moves them. It disarms. It. Wait, does it still disarm? Yeah.
The
Oh,
enemy-
it effectively disarms.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's such a good spell. It does a ton of damage. 250 magic damage. The duration of the like pseudo stun is like a second. Like I don't know. It's such a good spell.
Yeah.
When you see
For-
Kunkas who aren't even
If-
ones that
if-
aren't buying
if-
Ags are still buying the shard.
If any
Yeah,
character
the shard
could
is
buy
really
it, guys, just think about it this way. Imagine the Kunkka shard was an available spell to buy. Who the fuck would not buy? Like every hero would buy this spell for 1,400 gold. Like 1,400 gold for this spell is nothing. Like
I mean, 400 gold for say you have effectively have a stun on your kid that moves them to you or away from you, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if there was like
It's
an,
not-
what if there was an auction? Oh wait, Smoke from Buffalo's to retreat at this point from Legacy.
It's
Legacy
definitely
more than Xbox
noted.
did.
Legacy definitely saw it. Yeah, he breaks it.
Yeah.
Oh, they spoke again.
Ooh, okay. Interesting decision. Let's see if it pays off. CD is actually somewhat low on mana, but he has enough for the Echo Slam and Fissure combo. That's what matters right now.
Dire doesn't really have any wards, like, kind of anywhere in this area. Actually, does Dire have any wards in the map, period?
They just got... Never mind. They've got none up right now. Mid lane, DNM blinks in, looking for Reed. Reed ends up getting away somehow.
I mean, Ghost Scepter is really good against the cores on Radiant. It's super, super good.
Well,
I think it was a
mid-tier
really,
2's
I think it was a
not
really
up.
good purchase.
Good day for mid-tier 2 to be dead.
Dire's bottom tower
And apparently bot tier 1 to be dead. Why not? The Buffaloes just dive in. Oh, he did dive in there. Back up DNM. DNM's got 2 lives. Again, Reed needs to be a little bit careful. He'll Ghost Scepter for the time being. Off. Tried for an angle, but could not get there in time. What is Rojo up to? He's blinking on around.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Pop got their Ags. Cool. Probably pretty good at, I guess, crowd controlling them, kind of.
Dire's bottom tower.
TA going Basher. Or sorry, not TA, PA. TA going Basher. TA has, I think, an MKB or Daedalus or something. One of the two. He has a Demon's Engine. Crow's dead.
TPM by Rojo to defend that bottom 2-2 tower. Working on CD. He's got the Sonic Wave. CD's forced to BKB, but he might still end up dying here. Warward's on the way, but there's too much heal from Buffles. Fissure on to Reed. Rojo's looking for an angle. Zoning away DNM. DNM's got 2 lives. CD is low. Reed's in a lot of danger. Solar Guardian's on the way from Patience. Reed is low. CD is dead. Reed's still alive. Off's trying a final kill on Reed, but at this point it's chaos on the bottom tier 2 tower. Off will finally kill said tower. But move to Patience. Patience will be able to TP away in time as Jamie ends up going down. Rogue gets the second kill of the team fight. Overstill totem forward by Legacy. Edis is taken from DNM. They'll go on Buffles. Buffles will lose his life, and now, in returns, DM to the fight. He'll blink to the south as Off's now being gone on. Thin Eyes will break. He'll try to Bloodstone heal off of Legacy and Rojo. Rojo blinks in once again. Orchid on the Bristleback, but Bristleback's just too tanky still, and he's a cheese ready to go. Royal Star. They end up winning on the kill trade, but they still lose that bottom tier 2 tower.
I think it was good for Dire. I think Dire could have got more honestly off that. Yeah, I don't know. I was listening to the fight from Maddox's perspective, and I was a little confused. But I only played like half the fight, so I don't know. But I feel like they could have gotten more. It definitely was good for them though, because like as they close the net worth lead, like net worth is so much more useful in them than it is on Radiant. Yeah, I wonder what's on this TA's Crow. Is there a way to check in Spectator?
It appears to be no.
All right, well we'll see what they have when their Crow wakes up.
It says immediately when it dies, plus in the career, but then I'm not sure if you can check it after that.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is really like fine for Dire as long as they have save buybacks. Like them being down a couple thousand is fine. Like they're not gonna lose the game if they lose a team fight. They can leave their base in farm. Yeah, this is all fine for them, I think. I don't know, what do people buy when you get this late game as PA? I guess Rapier, if you go Rapier if you have Aegis. If you don't have Aegis, what are some other items that PA could buy?
I mean, she's
Satanic.
buying Abyssal Blade right now just to play off that.
Oh,
Basher.
Nullifier's a big one.
There's a lot of things that cannot be dispelled this game that you hypothetically want to dispel, but despite that, there's still good things to dispel here.
Yeah. I could this Phoenix is almost at Sheepstick. I could kind of see Phoenix like revealing Sheepstick, killing PA in the next team fight. Because they don't really have save for like when PA does get disabled. Yeah.
Well, we are getting some G's in the chat. Smoke on up. As for from Royal Star, if you are just joining us, then stay in your chair. It's the perfect time to be here because we see a still could blink away by Jamie, who Guinea from game 1 will attempt to get away again in game 2. But there's too much X marks to spot and too many silences. But it's vengeance time. DNM's a double damage. Reed, 2 shots. Reed! Echo slam is dodge. Bubbles goes down. Buyback from Reed. CD is like down though. So despite the DD on DNM, the fight's still lost 3-1. And again, with Royal Star having 5 heroes ready to go, it's time for more. They'll go for off. We'll tank an X mark. He's got Lotus, Bloodstone, and Cheese ready to go. Therefore, they're just not going to go dive that tower. DNM, meanwhile, looks for an angle. He'll go for Rojo. Rojo blinks away. Meanwhile, mid lane, they're cutting around off. Back over to DNM. He's still hunting for Rojo. I'm not sure if Rojo knows how much he's being hunted. But he'll be fine for now.
Well, that's Measures BKB. I'm kind of afraid they're gonna push here. They're gonna push.
Well, if they can break the Bristle back, and there's a break. Kitty Cheese in time. Yes, he can, but he's still in so much danger. He'll try to turn now. With all these bristles being flown around right now, DNM's still in this, so go for Rojo. Rojo blinks away. Jamie purged the Queen of Pain, but Queen of Pain's still just too far away at this point. And now, what were you saying, Andy?
I was worried they were gonna push too far, like without Meteor's BKB, and then they were all gonna respawn a Radiant feed, and Dire was gonna feed. But they're like totally fine. It's good.
Luckily they did not. Back to Bounty Runes. DNM will go for Rojo. Good trap silence, but there's unfortunately no follow-up. DNM will blink further, but I don't think they can get this kill. Solar Guardian will heal just for good measure. And now Off's being kited around again.
Shadow Demon has a what's it called?
Whoa, CD, look how far he's in right now. He'll go for Patience. Reed's trying to back him up. BKB from CD into a 2-man Echo Slam. CD's destroyed with the Phantom Assassin. They'll turn to Off. Off is broken. Off goes down. Double kill for Mattior. And now we'll turn to DNM. And DNM's got nothing. That's 3 gigantic kills. Perhaps they'll get Jamie as well. Perhaps they'll even get Buffles as well. Let's see how it supports Juke. Buffles, Juke's west. Jamie, Juke's east. They're both... Never mind. Buffles is not okay at all. Legacy's hunting him right now. Blink in by Rojo. Shiva's guard for the vision. Buffles will use himself, but the inevitable will arrive. That's a 4-0 team fight win for Royal Star.
Yep. I thought it was kind of going poorly for them, to be honest. But no, they were fine. They were fine. Like at least in that team fight. Yeah. When does Roche? Roche looks like it might be. I don't know how to look at it on Spectator. Does that mean it's an earlier?
You can't tell yet. So, or as it currently stands, once it hits that little like red semi sort of circle, then it will tell you how long it'll be in like a yellow sort of semicircle.
Interesting.
You'll see it. We're watching here just as a lesson. It's currently the red bar, and then it's going to transition into the yellow bar. And how long it'll be is how much time it is.
Oh,
and it's
okay.
Late spawn. Yeah, it's pretty long actually. It's relatively long. 2 minutes 20. That's not that fast of a time.
Okay. Dawnbreaker. Oh, Dawnbreaker has the refresher.
Yeah.
I really hope Dawnbreaker doesn't buy this locket and they just save their buyback. Because I think yeah, they're doing a pretty good job of saving that, or they could do a pretty good job of it, I should say. Okay, Conka finally has Shard.
Guys, PA is fat.
It is fat, but a lot of people on Dire, I feel like, are not going to have their buybacks. Like, I feel like Dawn's going to buy out their item. Conka doesn't have buyback. Bob doesn't have buyback.
Yeah, I'm looking at buyback status, and yeah, there's a lot of key buybacks missing right now. I mean, there's only 4 available. 3 for Radiant, 1 for Dire right now.
And maybe they won't push. Or we'll see. We'll see if they are grouping now.
Again, at this point, they know Roshan could be alive. Our good friend Roshan could be alive. They're about halfway through the respawn timer right now, but little do we know, Roshan's not even close to being alive yet. Still a minute away. Mid lane in walks Big Legacy, but again, a good reading situation from Jamie. Blinks away from that one. Off TP's in towards his mid T2 tower. Legacy hunts for more. Off. Runs on around. Solar Guardian will be there on top of the Kunkka. Fisher stuns the Kunkka. Shiva's has been used. Radiant disengage. DNM looks to double on back. Fake back for the time being. But it seems like Royal Star will cleanly retreat away from this one. And that'll be the end of this fight, unless DNM can, in the hunt, find somebody. But it seems like Roshan's at least on the mind of Royal Star. They pinged bottom for Roshan, who's just still not here yet, but will be here in quite little time. We're pinging the Tormentor instead, and they might get caught with their pants down, because if they go Tormentor, Radiant go Roshan.
Yeah. Roche is up. Radiant's gonna notice it first. They do pretty fast, I'm pretty sure.
They do, yeah. I mean, Tormentor's now down. I think they have enough time to get here in time. Roshan, it's about 2/3 HP, about 1/2 HP.
They scam.
It's too fast. It's way too fast.
I mean, I think they can still win a fight even though it's Vegas.
So that's Aegis, that's Cheese, and it's an Aghanim Scepter. The Ags will end up going to the Phoenix, I believe. Maybe Shadow Demon, Phoenix. He's holding it. He's using it manually.
Yeah, he gave it to Phoenix. He
Still hasn't used it yet.
I know. That's what happened.
We're patiently waiting right now for there it is. So that'll be the extra attacks to destroy on Supernova and the ability to put an allied hero into said Supernova.
You know, they really don't hit the egg very well. They only have one range shot. Or I guess two, but I don't really count Skyrath as a great egg hitter this late in the game.
Well, here we go again. Rojo blinks in for CD. CD has a buyback if he dies. He attempts to TP away and it will not succeed. Rojo Fireflu gets kind of a solo kill. I mean, he had some help, but not much help there on that one.
We'll go with the solo bolo. Let's call it a solo bolo.
The game says he had two more assists, but I don't believe it. Meanwhile, mid lane, they'll go for off. Off has Cheese. Madior is not here right now. He's looking for an angle to blink in here to perhaps break the Bristle back. He'll blink in for the... Oh, good choice, killing Jamie instead. And now Off's forced to Cheese, but he's X-marked back. He's in the Torrent Storm. He can't go anywhere. His tidal wave back. Problem is Off's, well, still very tanky. He's got a plate mail at long last, so there's some armor for him to work with, but again, you get a kill, you get a tower, and you get a buyback. That's not bad, considering you still have, Wait a minute. How did Royal Star win that fight so hard? If they're down Aegis, they're down Cheese. How did they win that fight so hard?
I mean, they have PA. They're up net worth. I'm gonna chalk it up to that.
I guess so.
Looking at the tier 4 neutrals people got. This TA really doesn't want a Blink Dagger or BKB. They're finally buying one now, like 45 minutes into the game. Is PA gonna eat this? They're definitely gonna eat the Moon Shard and slot in their BKB, right? Oh, it was an Acceptor, never mind. I see. Oh, PA's, what's it called? Has a repair in their Keto.
Alright then, that's a bold decision, but I like it.
I feel like him buying repair is like the easiest way to win the game, to be honest. If Madior buys a repair without Aegis, I feel like that's definitely the easiest way to win the throw.
You could always lock it and not combine it until the time comes, but
yeah.
For now, Off will be scouted. He broke the dire side smoke. He's throwing on some quills all around right now. Fisher on Legacy. Hex in silence, but he's saved by Jamie. Jamie is demolished for his save, though. He turns about Bubbles instead. Madior doing so much damage. Suddenly fits on 2. Triple kill for Madior. He'll turn to Off. Off's broken. He's half HP trying to live, but there's no living. There's simply dying. You're 1v5. He'll try to bring down whoever he can with him, but again, it's just too much kite. It's too much damage. An ultra kill for Madior and the Phantom Assassin. And Royal Star, they are now firmly in the driver's seat. DNM, he's been caught! He's been caught! Give him the rampage! Give him the rampage! Oh, it's Aegis. But give him the rampage anyways. It's still a 5v1. Tidal waves well timed. DNM tried to TP. It will not work. There's a godlike streak. Sadly, no rampage. But it's still a full 5-man win for Royal Star, and well, they are now very much firmly in the driver's seat now.
Yeah. Can we get a 2 win tracker or win percentage check?
Yeah,
when it settles down.
it's going. It's get. Oh, it just spiked. It spiked. It went from 79% to 91%. Oh my.
The worst, K doesn't have buyback. If they play like they can like megas, like they can definitely take megas. Or maybe just end the game honestly if they play for it. But they don't. They shouldn't know TA doesn't have buyback. Same with Bristle.
Mm-hmm.
So they might just vibe.
Hey, if they're being respectful, not going tier 4s, you still get megas then. That's still fine.
Yeah, and they may get scared going with the third racks. They can make buybacks. I mean, we'll see. See. Well, it's not like they could know that they don't have buybacks.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So 2 set of racks. Will they go 3? I think megas would be pretty annoying to deal with on what's it, Radiant. Their supports don't really deal with megas that well. I feel like their cores are okay. Kind of.
It's not the worst in the world, but it's not the best in the world either. And again, we've got
I
TA
think their
at
cores are
18.
actually. I think they're not that good at dealing with megas. To be honest, I think this game is pretty. Like, it would take a big throw from Dire.
I definitely would either way. Offs in the middle of the team fight. The melee racks are dead. Blink in by Rojo. Silence on Buffles. Down goes CD. He does have buyback, but Buffles is dead as well, and Buffles does not have one. So once again, you're down to your Phoenix. He's got no buyback. You've lost the Megas. CD buys back, but it's too late at this point. Again, I'm
Rojo and
barring a
Buffles
miracle. This game's over.
Rojo and Buffles exchanging tips. Yeah, I think the miracle is Radiant is Dire not holding buybacks. I think if Dire holds buybacks, they shouldn't lose. I mean, I can see Maddie or like buying, and I don't know, like, just Radiant.
All
Dire
right,
needs to
he has
not hold
removed the rapier from his quick buy. The odds
Yeah.
of Dire winning has gone from 99% to 100%. That was the one shot. It's him buying and losing rapier.
If they lose with their buybacks held, I'll be really like astounded.
Oh, blink in by Rojo! Fire flew! You want a soul kill on Jamie, could not find it. He's blinking all the way to the fountain, still couldn't get it though. Ro's fine. He'll blink away once again.
I like Rose's build. He has a lot of armor in his build. Like a lot. Witchblade, AC. Kind of a banger build.
Again, they'll purge Legacy, but he's just fine. They are struggling to deal with these very tanky Dire heroes right now. That's the name of the game in Dota, you know, tanky hero, hard to kill.
Yeah. Question is, will Dire wait for Aegis or not for the push?
Well, blinking by Rojo, DNM's still hunting. He'll go for Patience instead. Patience will attempt the Solar Guardian. He gets away barely in time. Where is he going exactly? Is he in place? He is, but he's still fine.
Oh, he's keeping out. He has Refresher for second ult. This. Oh, they don't know the TA's here at all.
He's got a Gemma, but it's not Legacy, who's not near the TA right now. We'll get a Tormentor taken, which, again, it's not even for a shard. This is for gold at that point.
It's actually a lot of gold though. It's like a shard worth of gold, right? Roughly.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's exactly a shard worth of gold, so yeah.
Oh, wait, maybe.
Yeah, it's exactly a shard worth of gold.
I don't know.
So, again, Meteors is getting ready to blink in somewhere, surely.
Yeah, I don't think they'll wait for the Aegis. I mean, they might, but I think they'll go before the Aegis. Before waiting for Aegis.
Actually, no, Royal Star, they may just do it. They've been playing, you know, relatively split, relatively conservatively. They don't want to go in and do anything right now.
I was kind of hoping they'd stay in their base, but they've all left, so it's not like good for us, Meteor. Looks like they're gonna close this one out slowly. Oh,
Yeah.
Meteor is finishing his what is the item's called?
Revenant's Brooch, correct.
Yeah. I mean, he has enough money for buyback. This is fine. He sells boots, maybe. How's Jim doing?
You know, waiting for the next game, honestly.
Okay, that's fair.
This game is kind of Joker.
Jungle gap? You guys want to talk about
Yeah.
our recent jungle gaps?
Jungle is the low skill role in League of Legends. That's it. That's all I have to
Aren't
say.
you jump right now, Joe?
Yeah, why do you think I play it?
Oh,
It's
okay.
easy.
Nice. Nice. You know, Dire's winning, but I just never picture Skyrect as a read hero. You know, I feel like they're kind of doing something wrong. Like they're not really reading exactly.
Maybe not reading ended up working on out. They've become illiterate, and it's worked out for them pretty well.
That's pretty good.
Thank you, thank you. You know, Jim's bored, but it's okay. Maybe we're all a little bit bored of this plan because game 3 is where the fun's gonna be. Roshan,
True.
is that the latest That's an incredibly late Roshan respawn time, which is again. If you look at the bottom Roshan pit, I'm gonna draw my diagram again because I have nothing there to talk about. But again, you look at it here. It's like a clock, right? We're saying you got clock here. If it's like 8, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 11 minutes. It's at 11 minutes right now. It's like the latest possible time. This is terrible. This is not good for viewer retention. What about lane Mattior's gonna go in and off. It's tanky, but apparently nowhere near tanky enough. Jamie will now purge the PA. Off to a big KB. Blink in by Roho Fire Flu. Down goes Jamie. Off slow. Blink Echo Slam only hits on one. Off's trying to heal up. Mattior is fighting. Mattior loses the fight. It's 2-for-1 solo. Radiant are collapsing. D&M's low. Off slow. TD slow. The cores are dropping. D&M's dead. Triple kill for Legacy. It's now off in a 1v4. And well, I don't believe he can lifesteal and kill enough for this fight to be won. He's just being locked down and brought down. That's a full 5-man wipe. Nobody's got a buyback. And there's your GG call.
Let's look, we're going next game.
Yeah, we're going to, again, this brings us to the winner take all game number 3. And it should be fun time.
Will it be more strength heroes, more blade mails?
No more blade mails, no more strength heroes. If I won the lottery, I would host like a $100,000 invitational where it's just no strength heroes allowed. And not just no strength heroes, but no like no universal strength heroes either. No Timbersaw, no Clockwork.
Is the Sand King still strength or is universal now?
He's universal, but like I would prohibit them as well. No strength heroes, and they're like faux strength heroes, like the strength heroes that I converted over.
Okay, so just agility, intelligence, and some universal.
Yeah.
I need to get more shelter. I will be right back.
It'd probably be an awful turn, but if I won the lottery, I'd have money. I'd have money to burn. So, yeah. Do you have Maddie or muted or something, Andy?
Probably.
I was wondering why you're not seeing the lobby invite, but
yeah, I probably do. Sorry, Maddie.
it is what it is.
If I hit him in a pub and I wasn't in a good mood, I probably muted him.
And now it's time to unmute him.
No, I'm good.
Sometimes you're in the team slot, Andy.
Oh, I'm playing. Let me just.
You joined the team of the guy you have muted. What are you doing, Mr. Froggy 2 Demon Dog?
It's Pig Tootie.
Okay.
I'm not used to slotting into this whole broadcast channel thing. I've done it a lot. I'm just not used to it. It ain't my power play.
Here's some graphs. Graph goes up, graph goes down.
Graph goes burr, graph goes burr.
Here's some more lines. Notice blue line, it was doing pretty well, but then the pink line overtakes it. That's a what can you do if you're DNM? And it's definitely good for Mattior and his fans. And this is really it's one of those it's like a 3-act performance for DNM. Where Act 1, it was this unbelievable tragic backstory of my laning phase went badly. I only be the first 2 waves, and then I got ganked and still didn't work. It's terrible, and he recovered. He went from the tragic backstory to the beautiful recovery. Number 1 net worth. I'm DNM. I'm the Wonderkind. I will beat this game. But then in the very end, not enough farm. Too many enemies with spells. Too many enemies with good abilities, and it was a tragic downfall once again from rags to riches back to rags for DNM, and now we're going to game 3.
We kind of just looked at the PA for the rest of the game, but if you think about how the game started, and it was just like the Rojo show. Because the game started as the Rojo show and it ended as the PA show. I say PA show instead of Mattior show because I don't really like PA. Sorry, Mattior. Yo, Tony's playing ranked. Guys, can we just go cast out instead? Like, why are we watching this when we go watching Tony?
No.
God, I love Tony Dota 2. God, he's so fucking good. Ooh, Tim's playing ranked. What's Tim doing? Dude, Tim played a game of freaking Nature's Prophet. That's dirty. Naughty boy, Tim. Naughty boy.
Alright, so EG made it out of groups. Shopify
Who
made
did-
it out of groups.
Isn't it faster to say
Now's
who
made it
did
out
make
of
it
groups. Yeah, but I don't care if the teams didn't make it out of groups mostly.
Well, but,
Actually, wait
like-
a minute. Okay, so here's the teams that didn't make it out of groups: SMG in Group A, Thunder Awaken in Group B. R.I.P. my boy Cat You. Beast Coast in Group C. They went 0-2 against Game and Gladiator, so Virtus Pro announced both advanced. And PSG Quest, they
Not
again
a good year
they
for SA. Only one SA team's still in, right?
no two teams. EG and Keed Stars.
Oh, they get 4 seeds. So cool.
Yeah. But PSG Quest, they were in the position where they could have they had their destiny in their own hands. All they had to do was beat Talon. And they instead of beating Talon, they lost 0-2 to Talon.
Not good, Badger. Not looking good. Not looking good for C. Wait, did
No,
C?
C. Okay, day one, it was looking a lot like C are gonna have no team make it out of groups, but instead they had one team make it out of groups, which is honestly better than it looked yesterday.
Wait, so 2 SA teams didn't make it, and then 1 C team didn't make it.
One C team, 2 SA teams, 1 European team.
Damn. You would not expect if you were to think about it, you would not expect a European team to lose in the groups over like a right.
Yeah, but I'm excited for it. I am so sick of the Euro.
I know you're happy about it,
Euros.
Badger. I'm just like
I
I
am
know you're
so sick of the Euro. The Euros think they're so good.
Badger, we need to get the Warriors go chunk.
Even when the Europeans weren't good, they still thought they were so good. Now they are so good. So they're so much more arrogant now. There's a time when the Europeans were losing every tournament to evil geniuses with Arteezy and to evil geniuses with Sumail and the Chinese teams and shit. And they were still arrogant. And I was like, oh my god, what's going to happen if they actually start winning everything? And now they're winning everything. So I need comeuppance for the Europeans. I need anybody but Europe to win this TI.
Yeah, you do, Badger.
Where were we? We used a G win ready, but
We don't need to talk about Dota. They're not. I have no clue. I'm not even going to think what's going to happen in the draft game 3. I'm not going to think about it. I hope they don't. Okay, the only thing is, I hope.
what do you hope for? Andy?
Hello.
What do you hope for? You said you hope, and then you stopped talking.
My computer fucking froze, but I'm good now.
Mhm.
I hope that they don't forget about Bar.
Dire team ban.
Like, well, you know, like they played like an hour-long game. Bar just sneaks his way into the game 3.
Okay, Buff Buddies already banned out Bara, even though they're the ones who owned on Bara. Royal Star
Team ban.
have been traumatized by the Bara room tonight, so surely somebody bans it out, right?
Radiant team ban.
Surely somebody bans it out. Am I right, Andy?
Yes.
10 seconds remaining.
Always right, Badger.
The bold claim, but we'll go with that, sure.
Remaining.
Okay, never mind. You're not always right, Badger. I lied.
I'm wrong a lot of the time. I think I'm right a lot more often than I'm wrong, but the thing is, when you say as many things as I say, it's a mathematical inevitability you're going to be wrong a lot of the times. Like, sure, you could, even if you're right 3/4 of the time, if you just say a bunch of things, you're going to be wrong a lot still. And you know what I do, Andy?
You say a lot of things.
I say a lot of things.
Remaining.
I
I do
go
that one better.
on Twitch.tv to the people.
5 seconds.
Sometimes a lot of people. Tonight, not so much because I'm competing with TI, but I just say things sometimes.
Yeah, you're a setter.
Sometimes it ranges from a little bit wrong in hindsight to hilariously wrong with foresight, but that's how it goes sometimes.
That's how it goes. How it goes.
Well, we are at the point where Royal Star will have first pick for the 3rd straight game. This is where Buff Buddies banned Spirit Breaker last game,
Dire team
and they
ban.
did not ban it. So if Royal Star want it, they will 8-pick Spirit Breaker. If they don't, surely they ban it here.
Dire team
They'll ban the PB and they'll grab the SB, I believe. There we go. Good maneuver from Royal Star. You've got Dawnbreaker available for Buff Buddies if you want it, and I suspect they will grab it, but again, this is a strong opening for Madior. And there's the response. There is the response, Andy.
There is the response. Dawnbreaker. Wait,
Dawnbreaker. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't first pick every game on Railstar and Dire.
Mhm.
You know who's picking what? Is Buff Buddy's picking Radiant or second pick?
I think both teams are mutually agreeing to pick it. Because game 1, Royal Star had choice. Game 2, I believe Buff Buddies had choice. Game 3, Royal Star had choice. So they're all mutually agreeing. 'Cause I think game 2, Buff Buddies grabbed Radiant specifically and not pick. So either way, it ends up the way it is. I'm guessing it's Royal Star grabbing pick, Buff Buddies grabbing side, but you never know. Again, sometimes both teams agreed. Like, remember when we played in Lads? Remember the games we played on Radiant?
Say again?
Remember when we played Lads 2 seasons ago? Remember how many times we played Radiance?
A lot.
We played a
Really
lot of
great.
Radiance. We had to have had like 80% of our games on Radiance. Now that's one of the big things that Pizza Dog did against us. Is they grabbed Radiant from us. Your mic thing turned off, Andy.
Oh, thank you.
That's one of the big things Pizza Dog did. Is they actually grabbed Radiant from us. Our the fated game 5 was a dire game for us. Hate dire. Well, Buff Buddies will block pick the Dark Willow from Reed, so no Reed Willow. Again, at that point, it's like, you know what? You say, we're going to ban out this Jamie Shadow Demon, we're going to ban out this Jamie Grimstroke, we can grab Dark Willow now, we can flex it around, we can still go Phoenix if we want to. Let's see how you respond to that one. That's the name of the game today, Andy. That's the name of the game.
Is my mic still better? Better now?
That's a lot better, yeah. Again, I think again, in any kind of tournaments, you should be able to be. We used to play a lot of games. We'd be eliminated at BO3. Unlike the international this year, we let any of our we let the teams like actually get to a BO3. You know? Actually, now to think about it, you can get eliminated from TI in less games. You got eliminated from Lads Plus this year.
Damn.
Lads Plus, you have to play 10 games. TI only guaranteed 8 games. That's kind of wild, considering we're a $600 prize pool tournament and they're a $6 million prize pool tournament.
In Joker, oh my god, Rojo and Joker. Okay, pack it up. Let's go home with Rojo and Joker.
Yeah, again, I believe it was banned out both games 1 and 2.
Definitely game 1. I don't remember game 2.
I'm on it. It was banned phase 1, game 1, banned phase 2, game 2. So it's been slipping further and further in the draft all series. Well, I guess we're here. Is our boy Jim still gone?
Probably. Unless
I go to the bathroom at some point, and it needs to be during the draft. So yeah.
Do you want to just do that now?
Yeah, I guess I have to. Hopefully Jim just comes back. You got this, Andy.
Huh?
Perfect timing. I'll be right back.
I was petting Cat 1 in bed.
I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Like 10 seconds, Jim. 10 seconds.
Okay. Ooh, there's a Clockwork. That kind of feels bad for Invoker. Clockwork owns Invoker like the entire game. Clockwork is so annoying for Invoker. He needs to buy a Force Staff as like one of his first items, I think. Yeah, he definitely needs to get a Force Staff as one of his first items. Otherwise, like, how will he be able to do anything?
I'm back.
Once clock has 6, Andy, like he can just destroy Invoker's life. Like,
Is it gonna be jungle gap at 6?
yep. Invoker needs to get a really early Force Staff, Andy, or he's gonna have problems. They have Dawn ult onto Clockwork. They have Dark
Dark
Willow
Willow ult.
combo. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have Voids. Like,
Yeah, they actually
Oh
do.
my god, Cat 1, chill. Cat 1, relax. What is Cat 1 meowing about, Andy?
Faceless Void. They can pick Faceless Void. Faceless Void actually is really winning against Dawnbreaker. What do you think right now? Let's just slamming Faceless Void.
Probably fine. Yeah, I don't know. Face of Void, I'm sure, is like okay.
I don't know, I really like. I think this is always good. Good.
I mean, I think it's really good with Invoker. I think it's like meh against that. Like, I think if they want to pick it, it'll be good. I feel like there's probably a better pick. I don't know what it is, but
Team banned.
yeah, I think there is a better pick somewhere. Oh,
How
Chaos
about,
Knight.
you know,
I like
better
this.
pick?
This is good. Radiant is really bad at clearing the illusions. Past the
Yeah.
early game.
Yeah.
Like they are really bad at
They
clearing
also might.
illusions.
They also might have a really strong lane.
Yeah.
10
I mean,
seconds.
CK Undying is actually like. You'd rather have Chaos Knight plus like a ranged hero with like a nuke and a stun. But Undying, like their lane is really strong, but they're actually kind of bad at killing people. Andy is the thing.
They get them low and they walk away.
Yeah.
Radiant team banned.
Jim, there's dead air. No dead air here.
There wasn't dead air for most of the time you were gone, Badger. You should be proud of us.
We were performing Badger.
I could
Badger, we kept the cast relatively entertaining.
Okay, good. Wait, is this how? This is the first time you've seen Chaos Knight tonight, actually.
I don't know.
Like, I mean, I was watching legendary carry player
Tor?
El Padrino Peruano K1 Hector Dota playing this hero, and I don't know how you watch. I don't see how you watch that game and then don't pick CK your next game for 2 games in a row.
I don't know. You just don't, I guess.
Hector.
That's life, Badger.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
All right.
Alright.
Pour a little Red Bull. Fun fact: I cannot drink a Red Bull directly from the can. You want to know why?
What?
So for those who don't know, I've never seen a Red Bull recently. There's a little like in the little can tab, there's a little like cutout of a bowl, right? My mustache hair gets caught in that.
Remaining.
I see.
Oh, I've never had that happen, but I can kind of imagine it. I've got a clip going on
And
right now.
because it's jagged the way it is, actually could be very annoying to get the mustache hairs out of it. So I pour it out of the can into a glass instead because yeah, the mustache, that's the money stash. I can't say it with a straight face, but me and my mustache go back.
That's awesome, Badger.
It's been like
I'm-
4 years of mustache now, I think. It's been a while.
I'm going to go get more seltzer. Beer beep.
Go for it. I had a mustache for like half my adult life now, which is kind of wild to think about. But you know what they say, it is what it is. Well, luckily for us, we are mostly done with this draft. There's very little reserve time left. Mattior is on the penultimate pick of the series as it currently stands.
Radiant team pick.
And he will grab the Bat Rider. And that will be... I'm not even sure. What are the roles here for Royal Star? Is this Bat Mid? Is it Bat Sub? Bat 3? What is this? Andy?
10 seconds
I'm
remaining.
sorry, say again? I totally blanked out.
What are the Royal Star
Reed,
roles
Reed,
here?
Batrider, Legacy, SP.
Okay.
I'm telling you. It's Reed, bro. It's Reed, bro. Come on.
I mean, if you saw Reed playing Invoker, would you be that shocked?
Yeah. Not because, well, yeah, I would be. I don't think Reed really plays Damage Dota recently, so he probably hasn't been playing a lot of Invoker. A. B. Rojo fucking loves Invoker. Absolutely loves Invoker. Never gets to play because it's always banned. And then C. Meowmate X ratios. Yeah.
See, it's funny.
So,
When I started casting Rojo, I kind of assumed this guy was like, I saw him playing a lot of Ember and some Lina. I was like, oh, he plays fire heroes. He's fire in his name. Lina, Ember, Bats. I don't think he plays that much Bat, does he?
You may now select your heroes.
Even though it's literally a flying hero with fire, I don't think he plays much of it.
I guess. I'll take that into consideration.
Yeah, the brain neurons may have connected incorrectly here with the hero pool on
Ooh,
Rojo.
Luna. Luna doesn't really seem like a
Luna.
good. I mean, Luna might have a really good lane, but Luna doesn't seem like a good hero in this game at all.
I'm
They have-
I'm not seeing the Luna pick.
They have
here.
really good crowd control for her.
This is
they,
not good.
Like,
Doesn't Luna just get owned by CK with alacrity the entire game?
you, I mean, they have Batrider, they have Spearbreaker. Like,
I mean, like, I feel like CK with alacrity is just gonna kill Luna before she ever does anything to his illusions. No.
Yes, but it's an off classic. I'm sure off's ready for this.
I don't have the most faith in this Luna. Sorry, Luna. I mean, I guess they have some powerful lanes, kind of.
Now, just for fun. That's just for fun.
Spearbreaker Batrider does seem like a kind of weak lane.
So I looked it up. Off has 28 games in competitive history.
Badger, you don't
playing
have them.
Luna.
Badger, I'm kind of surprised you don't have more viewers.
I'm competing with TI. That's why.
Oh wait, is TI still going on?
I believe so. Maybe it's finally ended. But
Shopify's playing Team Spirit right now.
I have not been paying attention to TI at all. So is there some
Yeah.
tiebreakers going on or some shit?
the group stage phase 2, whatever they're calling it's on.
I think it might have just finished, literally like as I'm speaking, but it just.
I see.
But again, I'm honestly not surprised. I joked about it when I started. I said, "Oh, it's the most important Dota on today." Obviously,
Oh
it's
wow,
not.
wow! Beast Coast lost out in that group. Wow.
Yeah, that's, I mean, a little bit surprising, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised that PSG. I thought that Keystars would not be making it out, but I was wrong.
We talked about this. Remember, I said the Key Stars would make it out. I thought Talon wouldn't make it out. I ended up being wrong there.
Yeah.
But I said either it would be Talon or maybe Quest. And you know what?
I see.
I think I had a good prediction. I said SMG, I was right. I said Another Awaken, I was right. I said either Talon or Quest, kind of right. And then
Ro's going.
I said Virtus Pro, I was wrong.
I saw Laurel do this too. Is this the new thing on Milker?
I have no fucking clue.
Laurel did this yesterday or today, one of the days.
Wait a minute,
Today,
hold that thought. Because if you are just joining us, welcome. Sorry, I have to do it. If you are just joining us, welcome to game number 3 of the Winners Bracket Finals and Lads Plus. It's winner take all. Game number 3. Buff Buddies 1 game 1. Royal Star 1 game 2. And we are in the Thunderdome. Winner goes to grand finals. Loser, I don't know, cries at home or something. My name's Badger. I'm joined by Andybendy and Jim. Hopefully in for a fantastic game number 3. I do it every game. I had to do it.
Yep.
I'm messaging. Can you message Tony some positive words for his rank game, Jim?
Sure.
All right.
Good luck, Tony.
I
Big
really want to
fan
see
of
what Rojo
yours.
does mid, with the build and everything. I saw Laurel do this, but I wasn't really paying attention. This time I'm gonna watch Rojo cook.
I am gonna look around the lanes and watch the lanes.
Yikes, Jim.
Yeah, I'll be joining you. Don't worry. But right now for the first wave.
Rojo
I'm
with
mid.
Wing? Oh my god.
He didn't get the range creep.
I call EMP Wing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyone else?
think
Because
about
like
it, right?
it's
all
three
W,
W's.
yeah.
Like doesn't that just make sense?
Like he's using 3 pink orbs and invoking them. It's perfect.
W.
He has a really big wave.
I'm not panning my camera away from mid, guys.
Oh, DNM is gonna be DNM's gonna take a lot of damage tanking Thunder Town. Rojo should be pushing this wave as fast as possible because this is so many creeps. He kind of messed up.
I mean, DNM's kill at the very least got a little bit of what's the red one called? Shield?
Yeah, like, but he should have.
I thought they're all called shield.
He should have been able to make DNM like take some
I
damage
think
from
the
the wave.
yellow one's barrier.
I think at least I could be wrong.
Oh, you guys are too smart.
I don't know what they're all called. I know there's 3
Wait,
different
actually,
names.
Resonant Pulse is a barrier.
Okay, that one's barrier.
I'm reading the spell. The barrier gains increased damage absorption for etc.
Maybe yellow shield then.
I don't know, Badger. Let's not worry about it. Okay.
I'm gonna check. Bara has the shield, the yellow one. Let's check what Bara says. On 25 talent. It's also a barrier, Badger. It's just damage barrier instead of.
Oh no, okay, Badger. How it works is red is a physical damage barrier.
Red's physical, blue's magical, yellow's universal.
They're all barrier.
Yeah.
But I thought they had different names.
I think they used to be called shields, but now they're barriers.
I miss First Blood talking about barriers. Barrier etymology of all things. CD goes down top lane. Maddie, you are impatient. Split the kill.
And you're just tipped in, man. God, I hate people who tip.
I mean, there's no bad blood here. These guys are.
I don't care, man.
Okay.
Sorry, Badger. Like you have to work with him, I.
I've had worse.
Rojo forgot to pick up Rojo forgot to pick it up. Or I guess he's maybe doing that intentionally. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm honestly not entirely sure what I was doing with that one.
You may not know what Rose doing, but you gotta let him cook.
It's one of those
I
things
feel like
where.
he thought he picked it up, to be honest.
So the funny part, when a player, actually bottom lane, we're seeing a bit of fight happen there. Batters off from Jamie. Reed's inside the cogs right now. Both laners get one water and back to the bottom lane. A blue barrier now for Jamie. Will kill the courier and then try to walk away. Firefly from Reed, but Jamie's still running. Reed will dive this tower, trying to bring down Jamie. But Jamie's still alive. Reed dives to the tower. Jamie is not dead. Legacy have to thank some tower shots. It's one of those things when players are so good, sometimes even when a good player makes a mistake, he's like, oh, maybe it's not a mistake. Maybe we'll try to explain it away. He's better than me. It's like Rojo doesn't grab the water. It's like, I'm trying to explain this away right now instead of saying, oh, he just didn't grab the water.
I like where your head's at, Badger.
Or the top lane, Mattior is in a bit of danger. He's playing the tombstone. He walked into the bramble. I don't think that changed the outcome of the fight, but he's dead regardless. Buffalo secures that kill. Patience wants vengeance, but again, no tombstone. It's only DK and right clicks. He's got a lot of strength, but how did he lock anybody down? He's got mangoes in the quick buy, mangoes in the backpack, mangoes in the inventory, mangoes in the stash, but nothing but death coming for. Never mind, he's fine. But no counter kills.
Nice.
Well, over to the bottom lane again. That appears to be a lane we probably should have been watching more, but I've been watching a lot of mid lane because,
I'm only watching mid.
I know you're watching mid, and the people.
Oh, Andy, they might be going bottle because EMP mana restore got decreased.
Also, Ghost Walk, but yeah.
Oh yeah, and Ghost Walk. That one was a while ago though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, sorry, Badger. What were you saying?
But the people, at the very least, Gek in the Twitch chat wanted to watch mid, which makes sense. The two big name players are in the mid lane, DNM and Rojo. Those are like the two plus guys in the Lads Plus acronyms.
My big name, you mean Reed?
Over to bot lane, I mean, come on now. But over to bot lane, off and Jamie will get away. That's kind of like one of the big things about Lads Plus. You get a couple of these like super big name players who obviously would not be allowed in Lads normally, and it's like, hey, welcome to the tournaments. You can play here. You know, we got charged bottom lane, but it's always fun to see fun times being had. And this is what the people paid for. Rojo versus DNM mid lane.
Yes. Although, Laurel's looking a lot like Laurel, if you catch my drift. I don't know if Laurel's good or bad, I just thought it'd be fun to say.
I mean, didn't Spirit go 8-0 in groups?
Yeah, but Spirit's kind of a monster, so could Laurel be not the best player and still make it, maybe.
Over to bottom lane, Legacy goes down. Sometimes you just gotta do your job. Reed's running away from Jamie. But it's like, say you have the best player in the... let's just say for fun, right? Maybe Yatoro's the best player in the world right now. If he is, then just do your job, right? Your job is to make sure this guy, this Yatoro guy, who's incredibly good and incredibly versatile, can do his job.
I'm pretty communist right now, Badger. What's going on?
Well, no, I mean, it's like...
Ooh, Rojo won the 50-50. Rojo won the 50-50.
This is the sort of thing that, like, Bill Belichick would say, it's just do your job. Like, you gotta be part of the team, being a teammate, it's just do your job. That's all it is.
If doing your job means winning the 50-50 rune, then yes, you're right.
That's...
Just gotta win your job. Just gotta win your job.
That's more of a what can you do? Perhaps more of an it is what it is situation. There's not much you can do about RNG in a skill-based game,
Well, you could always cheat.
Over the top lane, CD will be unable to cheat Death, it appears, because he's trying to hammer away, but never mind, he will cheat Death.
He's done a lot of experience in that here, actually. I guess he's a weakling in his tower, but still. He's done like a full bubble.
That would have been like the greatest segue of all time if that was a kill there on CD. But regardless, he's not fighting with patience. It's Wisdom Rune fights at both Wisdom Runes. DNM TP to secure that Wisdom Rune, and it will end up going to Buffles, perhaps, who will grab and fill the bottle and then give it back to DNM. Meanwhile, the other Wisdom Rune went to Reed. Jamie wanted that Wisdom Rune, but Reed threw him away.
Buffles taking it doesn't even make sense, because he already had more XP than Jamie, so he would have gotten it regardless.
But Jamie wasn't there, though. He was bottom.
No, Oh, I see what you're saying. Never mind. It gives Jamie the XP. No, you're right. You're right. It would matter, actually. Ignore me. I'm just dumb.
You know, mid lane, DNM will dissimulate forward into the astral step, but he's relatively low on that. He's got one more step ready to go, blocking down the 4-step forward looking for Rojo. Rojo's invis. He's curse crowned, but he's curse crowned, but he's still fine there.
He's sitting up and gaining his health back in this ghost walk form. Oh, he's on a sentry though.
And it's a fight for the 8-minute runes. It's a 2v2 top rune. Rojo's low. DNM's low on mana, and the rune spawned bottom anyways. Jamie's on the way. Battery assault looking for Rojo. Fire flew. He's inside the cog. Now he's Rojo. Fire dead. Rune's still there bottom, by the way. DNM's forced to run away. He's a little bit too low on the Void Spirit. Tombstone perhaps will kill Buffles. Buffles. Oh, it's denied! It's denied by Reed. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but... Oh, okay, the rune with the leg. If DNM got that rune, that would have been huge, but alas. It's big legacy, the 4th dire member to join this mid lane to secure the rune.
Legacy's getting a Midas himself.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
How many Midases are there right now queued up? Let's go check.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot.
Reed actually, I don't think Reed got Midas in this hero.
It's not a lot.
I only see one on Bara, and I think it's just Bara so far this game getting Midas.
Alright, I got misled. I thought there'd be a lot. There's only one.
You see Reed, you think Reed's getting Midas, but actually on Reed Batrider, he's not a Midas gamer.
Yeah, I mean,
he's like a
I mean, Patient spot one earlier too. Historically, Invoker used to buy a Midas. Like, you can see it coming. Mid lane, wait, dissimulate on cooldown. He'll step away. DNM's trying to heal, but is there too much damage? A good remnant from DNM. Now there's strike, but a Solar Guardian heals up DNM. A beautiful escape by DNM. Rojo goes down. Patient's not far behind, and now Legacy. He's fighting 1v4. He's got charge in 5, but he needs to live for 5. He might live for 5. He lived for 5. He'll charge top and get away, I believe. Barely. But he gets away there.
I wonder what Rose's gonna build. It doesn't look like he's getting a urn this game.
Dire's bottom tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
Maybe he'll just rush 4-staff? I don't know. I'm really curious what Rose's gonna buy. This game is kind of struggling a little bit after all the deaths. Been a lot of action on mid, which they haven't been really winning sadly. What do you think? Do you think he'll go 4-staff or Witchblade?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but why is Reed killing an ancient stack with no points in Napalm right now?
That's just read things, bro. Just read things.
Is this good?
Just
I
let
don't know.
Reed cook,
Reed just
man.
doing it.
Just let Reed cook, man. Just let Reed cook.
There's no way, right? There's no way.
Bro, just let Reed cook, man. Just let Reed cook.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's that bad. I think whatever. I think this seems fine. It's just whatever.
Bro, just let
Like,
Reed
who
cook.
else on his team is gonna take it, Badger?
He probably made
Is
it for himself
Invoker
knowing that he's
What?
gonna take it. He probably made it for himself knowing that he's gonna take it.
Dire's top tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
This is fascinating. You can't even kill the creeps. You can't even kill the creeps without napalm. Meanwhile, mid lane, we're diving in for Rojo. It's a 2v3 fight. Dire half the 2. Rojo gets stunned. In steps DNM. Rojo's dropping. Reed joins the fight, but he's already dead. Reed has no hit against the ancient stack. Flame break knocks away Jamie. Jamie's being charged by Legacy. Somehow, someway, nobody on the other side's dead. It's only Jamie who's dead. I'm not quite sure how that
freak,
happens.
but Reed is a freak.
And how DNM will dissimulate. How does that even happen, actually? This is. Finish strike hits DNM. He's got 1 step ready to go. He'll step away to the
I don't know if
tower.
Legacy's a Bara player. I don't think Legacy phase boosts before he ulted, which means I don't think he knows how it works. Not good, guys. Not good.
Also, I think you should have a point in W by now.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah.
people have been doing. Like, I don't know what the current meta is, but I feel like there's no way you don't
W
have a
just
point.
adds damage to your
Yeah, like there's no way you don't have a
you
point.
literally
in
just
W.
gain damage from putting points to
Point,
W.
right?
Let's ignore the movement speed and the savage res. You just get damage with bulldoze on your spells. Like, there's no way bulldoze is not.
It seems that the most popular build is that you do skill it at level 4. So I don't know.
See, this is where I succeed. I would ask you guys, what do I skill in my hero? Apparently, Legacy does not do that.
Yeah,
Over the
I
top
mean, well,
lane,
the thing is,
CD's in danger, by the way.
he's just not thinking about the fact that his ultimate is
He's
getting.
got
damage from
lasso
full
on
speed.
Reed. That'll be a kill there on CD,
I
but it
don't
could be
know if people
vengeance
know
time.
that,
Often buffs are
like,
going in for the
or
CK
not
kill.
thinking.
CK, he's on the run, stepped in by DNM, runs the follow. CD buys back for the Solar Guardian. Perhaps a little bit overkill there, but they'll look to parlay that one into a top tier 1 tower. Rojo TP'd in right then, right there. And now he's in a little bit of danger because there's a lot of Radiant heroes very angrily in the top lane. They see Patience. Patience will try to go for the Invis rune. He will not get it. Now his life will likely be forfeits. He's 1v3. Battery Assault is there, and the Undying will no longer be there. The name Undying has become an oxymoron now, and that's 2 more kills for the side of Buff Buddies.
Rose's going back for the vessel.
Radiant's
That's all.
bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under
Good news for Legacy. He's got Midas in the way. Bad news. He put a third point in charge, nothing in bulldoze. Oh well. It is what it is. Hook shot in by Jamie. Reed has fire flying right now. Problem is DNM's got a step forward, into another step forward, into just too much damage. That's one more kill for DNM. He's 3-0 and 2 now on the Void Spirits.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, Invoker changed his build. He's going for. Wait, did he finish the vessel? I think he's just he swapped to Midas. Okay, Invoker's going. So now there's two Midases on Dire. Okay, big. Oh my god. Puffles has a Midas Kita too, Badger. Everybody's getting Midas for
It's
Badger.
Midas time. It's Midas stock's skyrocketing right now. The demand is massive.
Luna's farming hard. Gaslight kind of farming hard.
Yeah, I mean, this is, again, one of Off's better heroes. Certainly not his most prolific hero, but from the games I've casted with him playing Luna, he's been an unbelievably great farmer on Luna, and we're seeing it right here, right now, where he's #1 net worth, and he's looking to extend that #1 lead by making it even larger. But again, you guys were concerned about how Luna will match up later in the game, and that's still a major concern in this game for Off. How you doing, Jim? You feeling good? Chilling?
Yeah, I'm chilling. Just watching the games.
Nice.
Chaos Knight is doing Chaos Knight things. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like this game is kind of just it's gonna be all about like the ganks and the team fights that happen like in the next like I don't know 5-10 minutes, if that makes sense. Like everyone is kind of reaching the items they want. Reed has his blink. CK almost has his blink. Legacy is pretty close to his Shadowblade. Yeah, I don't know. People are just kind of getting like right now. People are just kind of getting their items, so it's kind of boring, you know.
It's the calm before the storm, one might say.
Yeah.
Well, hold that thought, because maybe we're coming with the storm a little bit earlier than expected. Perhaps the meteorologists were off the mark. It's a 3-man smoke on up. Buffles puts a ward up, but Dire see it. Dire have a Sentry Ward Ops combo. They know there's somebody right here. As a result, Buffles, DNM, and Jamie will perhaps move to the mid lane. They want to wrap around for this mid T1 tower. They have a ward to play with right here as well, but looking at this vision, they only see Reed. Will they think the Reed kill? Yes, they will. Stepped in by DNM, Bedlam on top from the hands of Buffles. That's a dead Reed, and now let's make it a dead T1 tower. Meanwhile, top lane, they're moving into for a kill on Off. But Off is Manta. That is not an easy kill. Manta off the cold snap. He'll turn with the Eclipse. He goes in for more kills. Oh god, it's a disaster. Good tornado from Rojo for the retreat. Tombstone goes up and got hook in by Jamie. Finds Rojo. Fire flew. He's brought down. The Tombstone is dead. Patience will go down as well. What great maneuvering from Buff Buddies.
Yeah, guys, this is kind of what I was talking about with my whole concern about the clockwork. Rojo's a very good player, but like you can't outplay getting hooked cogged. You know what I mean? Like.
What? Stop it! You don't mean that.
That's called Force Staff, baby.
Yeah, I mean you can't outplay getting hooked cogged, Badger.
Does Rojo just not have items? He doesn't. Have
He
items.
seems to be pretty poor, to be honest.
Yeah.
Sadly.
What the hell? He is. This is the poorest he's been all series. Because again, he won the lane game 1. He owned the lane game 2. But game 3, he is Mr. No Money Fire Flu right now. Tragic tale.
Yeah, he's having a tough one.
Who was more sad? DNM early game 2 or Rojo early game this game?
Okay, on the one hand, Rojo does have a Midas now, so okay, Rojo needs Rojo needs to be back in the game. He needs to like help his team with like he needs to like be in a fight, get some gold, and get a 4-staff, okay? Or just rush a BKB. I don't know, one of the two.
I think you need to force that one to make it.
I think a 4-staff would be much better, but
Unless, yeah, no, I definitely understood.
Undying is about to buy one relatively soon. If I was Rojo, though, I would not want to have to rely on my teammates with Force Tap. I'd rather just have one myself.
Well, here we go again. The same 3-man smoke as earlier. DNM's got the wraparound, and it'll be the exact same target. His name is Reed, and his status is deceased. Depth 36 more seconds. It's better than nothing, but it's still not a kill for DNM. Extends this game further, and for the second time this game, Legacy just grabs DNM's room away from him.
Legacy is in a pretty good spot in this game. Like, he has a Midas, and he's actually pretty high net worth, even without, like, even if you forget that he has a Midas, you know?
Yeah. This Luna is pretty farmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of. Has Dire even tried to gank her once?
They did top lane. It went terribly.
Oh.
Oh.
I guess they did.
Because he manted off the cold snap and then used the Eclipse button, and then teammates used TPs, and then Dire died. That's how Ro died last time.
Nope.
Step in by DNM. He's got 6 kills. Make that. Never mind. 3 assists. Regardless, more gold for Buffles in DNM. 1 more kill on the Dire Sups. Reed's doing alright. Patience, a little bit less so right now. That's how Dota goes sometimes. That's what happens when you play Undying in a losing game. You just don't have money.
Yeah. He has a Philosopher's Stone, though.
Dire's top tower
So he will make money, you know?
What a huge pickup.
Yeah, yeah. Any other Philosopher's Stone enjoyers?
I mean,
Batrider does not have a
it's so
tier 2
good on
feature,
tier 2. I mean, it's such a good tier 2 item.
Oh, Clockwork has it.
radiant are scanning.
And Dark World's Midas, but no Philosopher's Stone. Reed does not have his tier 2 neutral yet. Reed, you gotta go find yourself a Philosopher's Stone, Reed.
Do Dire have all of them yet? They have a token available. Wait. So Radiant have... So, okay. So Dire have a token available. That's gotta be Reed's. He's just not using it yet. Tornado misses. DNM dissimulates. DNM gets away. Almost missed that action looking at the Dire neutral stash. Luckily I didn't miss too much.
Rose pretty close to a 4-stop. Like, kind of almost there.
Well, seems like off will be rendezvousing with the boys, bottom lane. The easy target will be that tier 1 bottom lane. If they're feeling bold, they can push for more. There's a tier 2 tower and there's a Tormentor, both certainly killable from this game state. Alternatively, there is going after our good friend, Roshan. And well, it seems like they go for our good friend Roshan instead. And after grabbing Roshan, then they'll run it down the bottom lane. Tier 1 tower, Tier 2 tower, grab the Tormentor, maybe run a sweep northwest, get some wards up in the tri-camp. Again, there's some very good macro plays to be made here for buff buddies. And, well, there's 2 lives on Luna. Let's see what happens.
I wonder what Rojo should go after his, what's it called?
Force F?
What's that go? They have okay stuns for Acceptor. He could go. He just could be
Hex. Fine. He doesn't super need a spell. I'm not thinking Ags or BKB or Sheepstick even. Like Dagger.
Ooh, I really thought the buff buddies were going to commit to pushing in bottom a little harder than they did. I mean, instead of sending 5 heroes bottom, they sent Illusions bottom.
I think Off is planning to get either full Butterfly Satanic or at least a Satanic before they push.
This is more of a farming Aegis then than anything else?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the fact that he has Butterfly Satanic and it goes quick buy kind of... I feel like that's just... Not that it's bad, I think he's probably going to get at least one of those items before they push. Which he's kind of close to, because if he's going to dissemble his Mask of Madness, so he's pretty close. Yeah, I think he's happy to just get those 2 items, then he's going to push, and he's going to be like, okay, even if they, like, bat lasso me, like, I'll just tank it, I guess. Yeah.
Well, again, here we go. We are back to a bit of farming. That is the name of the game. Again, the farming has gone the way of buff buddies so far. Royal Star, they're down by 4k, but Again, it's a tough but not unplayable game for Royal Star. It's gonna require some good maneuvers and some good play in team fights, but you never know. It certainly could happen. Bot lane, Rojo will go in for a kill on CD. Tornado into Cold Snap, into a Blink Chaos Bolt from Meteor. Will certainly kill the Dawnbreaker. What can they do at DNM? DNM's got Manta. He's holding it for now. If Assimilate go to the northwest. Meanwhile, Rojo's fire forces himself away. DNM steps towards Rojo. Rojo gets away. Hook shot in by James, but he's forced away by Patience. What a good allied force staff off. Has the Eclipse. He's doing some, but not that much damage right now. They're cutting him around pretty perfectly. Blink in, last but it's Manta! The Manta! Off Dota 2! And Meteor BKBs as well! Off Luna. What a big outplay from off.
This is a good opportunity to learn.
They're kind of out of gas on Dire. I don't know how much they're gonna lose off this. We'll see. Maybe tier 1, maybe tier 2.
Yeah, definitely tier 1. If there was a Tormentor, that'd be an option, but that was grabbed earlier by Royal Star, getting a shard to Patience.
Oh, Patience shard is pretty good. I don't know what it is this game. This is not like a particularly like amazing dying shard game, I guess. But it is a good shard regardless. Just this doesn't seem like one of those games where it's like super amazing.
Well,
Oh, that's a shard.
yeah, there's a lot of shards in this game right now. There's actually only 3 of them right now. Lincoln off once again. Manta dodged the Chaos Bolt this time around. He'll get dragged in by the EMP. Legacy will charge in, but he's rooted. Hook shot in by Jamie. Rojo goes down. Off. Still has 2 lives to play with. Solar Guardian comes through. Causes a little bit of chaos in the team fight. CD has a nice little heal on this case. Meteor goes down. Reed not far behind. Legacy's trying to charge on through. He's bringing down Buffles. But Buffles has that Shadow realm, and he's got the dust. Legacy is in what I'm going to describe as moderate danger. Luckily, though, he's very high move speed. And ready to, you know what? We don't need him. We'll let him live. Screw it.
I'm kind of worried if CK gets this at heart that they're not going to even do enough damage to kill heroes anymore. I mean, they'd already be at that point, but I don't know. I don't really play CK, so I don't really want to speak like I know what's going on, but I'm kind of worried they're not going to do enough damage with their current items.
I mean, devil's advocate. Maybe he just wants like raw stats and the illusions, because with the way this game is going, the Void Spirit and Luna have been killing the Illus pretty well, so maybe he's just thinking, I want tankier illusions, but...
Yeah, I mean, like, no matter what option he picks, it's not like... It's like, if he goes more damage, it will be less tanky, sure, but I just think, like... I think right now it's I would rather try to one-shot Luna when her Aegis is down than rather than, like, praying him and outlast her. I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, perhaps you are correct. If I had to guess, you'd be correct, but that is not the evaluation that Meteor has right now.
Badger, you're always correct. I don't want to hear that again.
I never said that I
I'm
was
just
correct or
worried.
incorrect.
I
Blink
mean,
Lasso by Reed finds off. Off has 2 lives. Oh no, they're about to kill him right now. He's healing. He needs to die. He needs to die. They didn't let him die. They didn't let him die. They didn't let him die. His Aegis has been wasted. Sunstrike misses. But despite wasting the Aegis entirely, he still does not die. That almost went terribly for off. But then it didn't.
That was really, really crazy.
CD
close.
almost killed his teammates. Almost.
That was really close.
They even tipped him too, because they know that CD almost killed him there.
Yeah.
That could have been the turnaround points. Instead, DNM's hasted. Steps in for Patience. Patience is incredibly dead. Hookshot's there. It was not needed, by the way. Instead, DNM will step in for more, but Rojo was 4 staff away, so... 1 more kill for Buffles. I'm looking at the scoreboard, and again, these dire heroes have no kills. Look at it. You have 3 deaths on CD, 1 on Buffles, 1 on Jamie. DNM has not died. Off has not died. This is disastrous. If you can get the kills, there's gold to be had, but the problem is, how do you get these kills? Unless CD tries to kill off again, then I don't see how you do it.
Yeah, he still doesn't get the saving grace. I feel like for Dire right now is like he doesn't have a link control. So like I can see them actually like dragging him really far back with that. That doesn't
Oh,
work.
no. Oh, Meteor's dead again.
Yeah. I don't know. Right now I think the saving grace is no Lincolns for Luna. Maybe they can drag him back all the way to like the fountain or something.
I mean, you've got a 4 staff on Bat. You have a 4 staff on Invoker. You have a 4 staff on Undying. Hypothetically, If you can get a lasso, you can force tap him 3 times. I mean, there's you can really reposition this guy. I'm not quite sure once they're at that point, but they can do some wild stuff.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
All right, I have a build. So Reed goes BKB and he goes Refresher. Well, BKB, Blink in, Force Staff, Refresh, Force. And they'll get forced by his teammates. That's 4 Force Staffs.
And then he could ult again.
Yeah, they'll their ulti after that. Again, I think we're cooking here. I'm not sure if it's good, but it might be their best option. It might be their best option to win this game for Royal Star.
We're cooking. We're cooking.
Think about it, right? Think about DM's hunting. GDM's hunting. DM's in the hunt. He's in the hunt. Where is he hunting? He's hunting bottom lane, but he's under a dire sentry ward. This could be big. He runs into Reed. Will turn on Reed. Reed forces away. Legacy goes invis. Lincoln's has been popped. DNM will just... Oh, good Manta. Oh, good step. DNM is breaking ankles again. Oh, how does he just keep doing it? At this point, he's backed up by off. Nadior's BKB and Phantasming, but what can he possibly do right now other than simply die? Oh, it's an absolute disaster. In comes the Eclipse. A double kill for off. Oh, no. It's not good. It's not good, Andy. It's not good, Jim. It's a disaster for Rojo right now. He's getting stepped on by DNM. Solar Guardian will back up DNM. It'll stun nobody, but it'll heal Void Spirit slightly instead. Off. Oh, hookshot under tier 4 towers! This dive, it's so disrespectful, but it's working! Oh no! Buyback by Legacy. This is desperation time. Sunstrike misses. Manta from DNM. They cannot remove this man, but they can remove Jamie. That's somebody dead. Problem is your base is dying. Off is literally playing Luna. Perhaps the best hero at this exact situation right now. So, again, it is tower dead, range rack's dead, melee rack's dead.
I mean, I think they can just keep going. They still have BKB and Luna. Like,
Exactly.
I don't know how they're gonna stop them.
And now Satanic.
Yeah. It's tough.
He made the dodge the EMP!
I don't know if I was gonna hit him, but I still needed me at the dodge it.
Oh man, step in. Legacy is just dead. Maybe. Maybe not. CD wants to hunt. Chaos Ball comes in from Madior. CD might just die. More importantly, the racks are under attack. Off knows the game. It's called kill the enemy base. Kills mean nothing. Throne means everything, and Off actually will not complete the melee racks quite yet. Good Brambles stopped Legacy from charging. Importantly, the melee racks did not die. If those things... Ooh, good TP. But if those racks die there, then this game's a lot harder than just 1 racks up.
Yeah. Let's see. CK is getting a Bloodthorn. You know, Bloodthorn could be getting a way of one-shotting Luna and stun, honestly. Like,
Dude, they actually killed Legacy doing that. This 1 sentry ward got Legacy killed. Man. Ay.
Okay, well, let's see they're gonna go back for the rest of the base now.
You know that one thing I mentioned was the good thing for Dire? For Royal Star?
What?
Yeah, it's not gonna happen anymore. That day's gonna be dead now. Ay. Well, here comes DNM diving tier 4s, nearly killing Patience. He buys time for the racks to die. It's a full set of mid-racks. Taking the Meteor is well off the mark from Rojo. And now we are headed to the top T3 tower. The tower's half HP. Dire go for a desperation smoke. Royal Star know their winner bracket lines are on the line right now. EMP Tombstone Avenues lasso on to Off. They must kill the Luna. They must kill the Luna. They cannot kill the Luna. DNM's going all the way past the tier 4s once again. Madior's low. Patience is dead. Madior's dropping. Patience buys back. But more importantly, it's Mega's taken by Buff. Buddies at minute 31 in the game. They'll go for Rojo. Rojo's taunted. Rojo's brought down. He's got no buyback. Move to Patience. He's now going to die as well. He's got no buyback. That's a dieback on the Undying. Madior died at the foot of his fountain. He's dead. He does have a buyback, but at this point, Royal Star accept the inevitable. They call it GG, and they're headed to the losers brackets. And Buff Buddies have a date with one of the 2 opponents in Grand Finals.
Who are the other 2 teams that haven't played their upper bracket?
No, this is winner's bracket finals. We just need the we just need the losers team now.
Oh, who's Royal Star facing?
They'll be facing, I believe, top PK Dotes. I should really know this. I really should know this. They're playing the winner of top PK Dotes and Moto's Chemo Problem. That series has not happened yet, so that'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard
Was this
Time.
an upper bracket series?
This is winners finals, yeah.
Okay. Neat.
But so now Rojo and Royal Star will play the winner of top PK Dotes and Moto's Chemo Problems. That series will be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow with Maddie on the mic. So that'll be a fun time tomorrow. So. But for now, though, that's going to be at the end of our stuff tonight. I'll start with Jim. Do you have any final words, call out, shouts to say to the people of League of Lads?
Not GG's to both teams. I thought this was a pretty high level series, honestly. Like for a Lads Plus, I thought both teams played like pretty well.
And then Andy, thanks for coming on down. Do you have any final words, call out, shouts to say to the people?
No, those are good games.
All right, cool stuff. My name's Badger, and I hope to see you very soon for the League of Lads Grand Finals, Wednesday, October the 18th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. KU and the two-time champions I Miss Her take on Ultra Gunner and Funny Zone, who are still looking for their first win for the long-time Funny Zone stack, of course. I'll be joined by Logical and by a special guest for a best of 5. Should be absolutely fantastic. But otherwise, if you want me to cast your
Is
games,
the special
cast
guest Andy?
your tournaments, then contact me over on Twitter, twitter.com/BadgerDota2, or over on Discord, Badger Pablo on Discord. Especially if you're a pro TO looking for one of the best tournament admins in the business with multiple years of BTS Pro Series experience, or a commentator who's always ready to cast your games, then hit me up at those same places. But for now, congratulations to Buff Buddies on their 2-1 victory over Royal Star, and to the viewers, as always, thank you for watching and have a great night.